I can't read names. To air. What's going on, man? Welcome to the stream today. We're gonna be doing something a little bit different. I gotta post this on my Instagram page real quick if I can figure out how to use this. For some reason, technology is not working for me today. There we go. Okay. All right. So, I don't know where Jake or Mark are, although I thought they were gonna be here today. Not entirely sure where, but yeah, we're just gonna kind of just chill today, talk about the yard office, talk about some other stuff that's going on as well. Oh, actually, Jake should be showing up right now. Yep, I'm live already. There we go. Okay, post that to my story. Oh boy, let me guess, Pan Am. Yeah, no, I feel like we definitely gotta. We can't just not dive into that. I mean, come on, we have to. Uh, also, I'm also willing to, if people want to talk, if people want me or, me, Jake, and Mark to talk about specific stuff, we're open to that too. Or, well, I'm open to that, and I'm just kind of forcing them to be open with that too. Oh, we actually got a good amount of followers today. But welcome everybody to the 1 year anniversary to the Yard Office. Madify, welcome back, man. Man, you are literally here every single stream. I love that. But yeah, so this is the 1 year anniversary of the Yard Office. It's a pretty special occasion in my opinion. I think it's cool to I really didn't think that it would, I really didn't think we would get this far with it. But it's cool. It's really, really cool to see this happen. And we're actually at we're at 52 followers, which is absolutely nuts. And I actually gained like 3 today, or like 4. Like we hit the follower goal for affiliate, which is awesome. Oh, Mark, you're here. Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right.
What are we up to?
Well, I actually literally just went live. Let's see. We needed a podcast like this. We've been missing it for too long. Well, I'm glad I can deliver. I'll say that because I know it's I know that like okay, all right, everybody's getting here at once, but I know that the Yard Office was definitely something that I feel like hadn't really been done before, which is why I kind of wanted to do it. But I think the results have been fantastic. This is lame. I'm bored. Brad, come on, man. Brad's really gonna do me like this. I'm bored. Start entertaining me.
That's how you deal with this. Basically, you take whatever he says, and then you just don't.
Yeah. Yeah. So, chat, for the record, Brad is my one friend. He's just this is a joke. He's not actually being serious. Just so people are aware of that. Well, obvious. It's Brad. Come on. But yeah, like I said, welcome everybody, because this is a cool milestone in my opinion.
One heck of a shindig going on.
Hamburg Rail fan, welcome to the stream. Thank you for following. Much appreciated. Oh, let me mute this real quick. Yeah, so Brad's just commenting a bunch of random stuff. But yeah, welcome everybody. This has actually been much more popular than I thought it would be.
Well, how many you got? I'm not seeing how many.
We got 3 viewers currently, which is pretty cool. But so you guys are all here now, right? Is everybody situated and good to go? I'm gonna take that as a yes. But so this is all for the record too. So all this is gonna go up on WNY Rail videos later on. So if you guys miss parts, that's okay, because this whole stream will go onto my channel. So don't worry if you feel like you're gonna miss out on anything. We're gonna try and go for the full 3 hours. I don't know if that's gonna happen or not, but like I said, we're gonna try. Been watching since episode 1. Well, I do appreciate that. I appreciate you coming by for this. Like I said earlier too, if you guys have anything that you want us to talk about specifically, feel free to comment down something in chat, and we can get to it. That's kind of why I wanted to do this. I wanted to interact with you guys more because when I pre-record episodes, it's hard to it's really hard to engage with people, especially and I like to engage with people. I like to see what they want us to talk about and stuff like that. But you guys are still here, right? Are they still here?
Sorry.
Are you get okay? Wait, where's Mark? What happened to Mark?
He just kind of left.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I think the one thing we're gonna talk about today is Pan Am, because that's definitely something that I want to get into. Because I don't know. That's CSX was like the last company that I thought was actually gonna buy Pan Am, and that's just
Pan Am, I didn't think they're actually. I thought the whole for sale thing was a joke. 'Cause, like, the whole NS thing, I didn't realize someone was actually going to buy them.
well, I mean, yeah, the Pan Am have been for sale for so long too.
Have they? I don't know how long. I don't know
Well,
much
yeah.
about
Well,
Pan Am.
I mean, they've been talking. I mean, there was talks way back in the day about G&W buying Pan Am and stuff like that. I mean, they've been on the market for a good long time, and I didn't see CSX as the company to actually be investing in Pan Am.
I'm kind of surprised G&W didn't hop on that. I feel like that would have been their kind of thing to do.
Yeah, that's the thing that should have been like.
Well, they already have a road up in Maine.
Well,
don't
yeah, they got
G&W?
Providence and Worcester, so I mean,
Yeah. I feel like adding to that would have been. I don't know,
yeah.
maybe
I mean,
maybe
I mean, I
see-
guess they do have a good presence in New England because of P&W, but I don't know. I don't know. CSX was just such so out of left field for me.
Hey, engines we sold you guys, the old ones. Yeah, we're gonna get them back, and then we're gonna resell them again. See, that's how you make a profit.
Wait, yeah,
It's
I mean,
just an
I mean,
elaborate scheme to keep reselling old power.
I mean, that is
That's
literally
all
what it
it
was. I
is.
mean, they basically got back all their power from the 90s. Because that's mostly what Pan Am is all of CSX's
But
power
they're
from like the
probably
80s and 90s.
they're either just gonna get rid of it or repaint it. My guess is the first option.
I mean, okay, because I was talking to somebody else about this too. I think it'd be cool if what CP did with CM and Q, and they just they kind of just let the power float around for a little bit. So it would
Well,
be kind of.
I think one of those barns is already in primer.
Is it really?
So they were talking about on the one Discord not too long ago. They got pictures of the roof. It's been in primer, so that might be going in the CP paint already. One of them.
So
is, at
okay,
least.
so well, I mean, I'd be cool to see some of the C40-8s get
Which is
around.
so weird because they used to have some like that back in the
Yeah.
Pac-Man era. Then they got rid of them.
Is Mark back?
It'd be really cool to see him throw them back in Pac-Man. Honestly.
Oh yeah.
I love Pac-Man. Pac-Man's cool.
They're gonna screw over NS if the STB lets them buy that. I think you're right about that. To be honest, because I mean, CSX has been kind of getting a lot of NS's contracts, at least in the
What are
past
we
year or
talking
two.
about?
Pan Am.
Ooh, Pan Am.
Yeah,
that's
this is
a
gonna-
break.
I had to say that's gonna. I feel like it's gonna strike a nerve with you a little bit.
I'm sorry for all you people in Massachusetts who don't like passenger service and are stuck with MBTA because it just got a hell of a lot worse.
Also,
for you.
guys, keep this clean as well because I don't want to have to censor this stuff out later.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Dad. Wait, no, it's the other way around.
Yes. But wait, who else is here?
Last I heard, likes to eat Beef Boss's soggy buns.
Oh, it's Josh, everybody. Where's the clapjack when you need it? I don't have a clapjack. Hang on. I don't got a clapjack. See, this is where a soundboard would come and help.
I mean, I have one, but I don't have. Well, you guys wouldn't hear it, and I only have like a laugh track, enabled. But I would be surprised.
Started.
What?
As it started.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we're deep into it. We're
Um,
BD into it, you know what I mean?
Okay, Jacob, I'm gonna tell you something right
Josh, you're breaking up.
He's slowly fading out there. I would be surprised if CSX lets the GP40 -2 WL/8s into YN3B. I would agree with you on that as well.
I'm just gonna appear in and out of here.
He's
I'm
dying.
guess-
Yeah, John, Josh, you are dying hard.
If I had to guess,
Yeah.
I'd have to say most of Pan Am's stuff is going away.
Yeah, I think you're right about
Because
that.
I think they're gonna.
Half of Pan Am's roster is CSX's rejects anyways. Like
That's
the
yeah.
C40-8s.
Yeah, we were just talking
Yeah.
about that. So it's like I was telling Adam, it's just an elaborate get rich quick scheme. They sell them old power, then they buy up the whole railroad and then resell the old power again.
I was gonna say, I thought you were
foolproof.
about to say it's an elaborate scheme to get back their engines.
No,
I'm like,
no,
they
it's
don't
a
want
scheme to
those.
get rich. They're gonna they absorb this so they can sell them again.
Not even Pan Am wanted those C40-8s.
Then why did they buy? Then why did they get them?
Well, when you get something from CSX, it usually doesn't work that well.
That's probably why CSX is trying to get rid of it in the first place.
Speaking of old CSX power, but kind of reverse. Remember when they got the X Norfolk Southern SD40-2s and they left them black and white, but they put the yellow logos on them?
Yeah.
And then they
Ashton makes one of those.
Yeah, and then they immediately repainted them. So it's like, so what was the point of going through the trouble of wasting logos on it?
Because
Yeah,
probably
they're all
probably
SD40-3s.
yeah, it probably cost them like what, $50? I don't think.
Yeah, it's not even just money, just a waste of time. Just
Let's see. 2Air is asking this in my chat, and I don't know the answer to this. Doesn't the Pan Am units have full PTC and such?
They do have some of them have PTC.
Okay.
Not all of them have PTC.
Yeah,
Most of the C40-8s, like the repainted ones, have it.
Well, yeah, because
Shades did.
Well, yeah, because wasn't that the problem when because there was those 2 Pan Am C40-8s that came here on that K train a couple months ago, and I think the thing was that they couldn't lead because the one that was trailing was a repaint. The one that was like in front but not like actually like leading the train was it was like a patched YN2.
Yeah, it was. That didn't have PTC, I believe.
Yeah, so I think that might have been the issue, but yeah, so well, I mean, some of their stuff. Well, I mean, if the stuff's got PTC, then maybe they might use it, but they might use it as like they might not use it. Well,
that's
it was not the yellow.
That's how you see like the Pan Am SD40 is leading on NS, because like sometimes the tier trains would have the Pan Am SD40s.
Yeah, there was that 23K that led. That would have been probably July of 2018, I think.
Yeah, that had 3402 leading.
Yeah, it was that.
Over the years.
It was
Not
that.
to mention 3402 led C93 out of Buffalo to Canada.
When did it do that?
A while ago. It was
Canada, huh?
It did do it though.
It could be like the flared max straight to the reserve fleet. I could see that happening, to be honest.
I will guarantee you though, they're not going to let a GP40-2W make it into YN3B.
No, probably not.
Mysterious ways.
Yeah.
North Carolina.
I mean, didn't Pan Am literally just repaint that wide cab GP40, the one that was in Gulford paint?
Yeah, they probably did that as a last ditch effort.
Yeah. Because I mean,
What's in Gulford?
It was the one road. It was black and it had like that maroon stripe down the middle with a big G.
Oh, you're talking about Guilford.
Yeah, Guilford. I don't know. I say it differently, but
I say Guilford.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's GUI, so Gil.
I just bought one of those things in HL. I'm reselling it right now.
Yeah, because when you
okay,
already...
CSI, let's calm down.
Hey, you gotta make money somehow.
That's true. He's not
part of
wrong.
the job.
No, then you would just buy the HO scale UP heritage units. So that's how you make money.
Yeah, he's not wrong. He's not wrong.
He's speaking from experience.
But yeah,
I know that was a joke.
Because there will be a day when there will be like 1943, and there'll be a ton of them, and no one will want them. It'll be $150.
Like, I hate to be that guy, but the Northeast was really cool up until like right now.
Oh yeah,
Now it's really
boring.
Yeah, I mean, I liked. I don't know. I like
Vermont. It started to get boring when they got rid of Central Maine and Quebec.
Yeah.
And then it got really bad when Pan Am went away. So now really all they got is the Vermont Railway.
I mean,
you guys are hysterical. You guys are really hysterical. Come to North Carolina and spend like a year and a half here, and you will see how terrible trains are in the state. You guys have no right.
Yeah. I mean,
that's good. I guess that's one way to good look at it. It can always be worse.
I mean, the one.
What do you mean? Every state's terrible, basically, except for like Illinois and some of the South.
Well, the
Yeah.
Midwest has it pretty good.
Yeah, I
Midwest
mean,
definitely has.
I can tell from personal experience. The Midwest has
Illinois
it great.
basically has it made.
Yeah.
Same with like
It's
Kansas City.
pronounced. Excuse me, sir. It's pronounced Illinois.
Illinois has it made, along with like Kansas City and whatever, or Mississippi has it made. They all have it made. They're fine.
Memphis is pretty good. There was a GT on the yard in Memphis. I came up on Heritage Units when I was in Nashville.
Exactly. The South is fine.
Oh yeah.
South and the Midwest.
Now here's an interesting take, and maybe you guys won't agree with me on this. I think the only redeeming quality that the Northeast still has left is Providence and Worcester, only because of the B40s.
Yeah, but even not many of those are probably left in the P&W scheme.
Well, they look good in G&W.
They look okay in G&W, but you can go to other railroads and see those.
Can you?
Yeah, I mean, you
Azer
guys are-
has them.
You guys are missing out a lot. You have like the Bat and Kill in downstate New York with the Alco RS ones that are still running. SMS is still running Baldwin engines. You still have Alcos that are plentiful in Western New York, and Pennsylvania. There's actually
But this
a lot of
isn't
good stuff to offer in the
Massachusetts.
Northeast.
Oh yeah.
Well, you were talking about the Northeast in general.
Oh, well, yeah, the Northeast, like New York is still okay. You still got plenty of Alco railroads in New York. But
Oh,
as
yeah.
soon as you cross that border into like Massachusetts, Connecticut, Maine, New Hampshire, it kind of blends in. It kind of sucks.
Yeah.
'Cause personally, I'm
Those are
not a fan of
tools.
MBTA.
Man.
There's still the Mass Central. They got a couple of Jeeps that are painted in Boston and Maine colors.
Yeah, like those are okay. I mean, you got the Vermont Railway. They got the, well, actually, they don't have their M-2s anymore. Or no, P&W got rid of their M-2s. Never mind.
Did they?
Yeah, because those are the ones that went to Buffalo and Pittsburgh.
Oh yeah, that's true. Well, wasn't
And then
that? I
those
mean,
went to
well-
Skull.
well, I mean, wasn't that after G&W bought them? So like, I mean, they kind of just do whatever they want with the power.
Yeah, it's all shared.
Yeah. So
It's all shared assets, basically.
yeah, which is kind of the good, which is kind of one of the good things about G&W is that, I mean, like, because power from different railroads can come to local ones, like how the M-2s went
Yeah,
on
I mean,
BMP.
I mean, New England Central still has some kind of. I like the New England Central paint scheme. They still have some of those cool engines.
Oh
The
yeah,
Jeeps,
absolutely.
It's just
Yeah.
something, it's just
And they also have a
TNT,
BMP engine.
Hey, what BMP engine do they have?
I think they have a Jeep. I don't remember which number it was.
I could still drive to southern Georgia and go see the SD45s.
That's I'm
Yeah.
still salty about that.
Yeah, I was always a big fan of the SD45s.
Yeah, it's
Where did
it's
3301
kind of
and
sad.
3302 go?
They
Arkansas,
Actually,
didn't
good-
they?
yeah, they did go to Arkansas.
Yeah, when like one of those it was like some Arkansas road, I think.
Yeah, they're still working, but like
Well,
it's-
I mean, tunnel motors and those SD4, those things don't die.
well, yeah, but it's also hard finding a engine for those things when they do die.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of the good thing, and I saw somebody said something about this somewhere, but like that's kind of the good thing about like some like the larger EMD builds is like those things are like so old, but they still have so much life left in them.
Well, yeah, I mean that's primarily why. G&W is an EMD road. EMDs are pretty reliable, and plus most of the shops are equipped to handle them.
Well, yeah.
Well, there's plentiful parts too.
Yeah, there's plentiful parts. Like you can go to Larry's Truck and Electric, and there's lines upon lines.
Oh
Same
yeah.
with that place in Illinois, NERX or NREX.
That's
Yeah,
closing.
yeah.
Silvis, I think
Yeah,
that's
I
closing.
heard Silvis is closing, but I think they have another facility.
Well, yeah, what are they going to do with all the power that they have sitting there then?
Torch?
That
They're gonna
sucks.
Move it to Jake's basement and run it on his O gauge layout.
Yes, exactly what's going to happen.
Scrap. Yeah, that probably is what's happening, which is really unfortunate because they have so many good engines there.
Yeah, and people are gonna be like, send them to a museum. They don't care.
It belongs in a museum.
Okay, so Union Pacific 1943 just said this. I forgot if I'm right. UP turned all SD40-2s, SD40-2 Snoot, and SD40N.
Mhm.
That
Yeah, most of their SD40s are SD40Ns. They
Yeah.
Yeah.
like trem sets. Like
Well, yeah, because we had one not too. Well, when was that? 2018.
Last or 2 years ago, I think on Christmas.
Yeah, because I
It was
remember
sitting on
going. Yeah,
It was sitting on a K train at 429.
yeah, it had a NS-9 with it. I remember, which is
Yeah.
like the weirdest thing.
It was an SD40N.
Yeah, but I mean they look.
so-
I mean, on the outside they look like regular SD40, so that sounds right.
I forget what the number was. I have a photo of it right somewhere.
It was 1840, I think, or like
I did a
1940.
set of 3 of them in Vegas, and they were like by the night stadium. So I got the yellow next to
Josh, this is why I'm so jealous that you get to go to Vegas, because that's literally my dream.
my grandparents live in Henderson, so
Adam needs to feed his addiction. It's the only reason he's going to Vegas.
A Vegas trip for me is gonna happen one day. Might not be for a while, but it'll happen one day. Some could get pulled out, rest is scrap. Yeah, probably. I mean, that's one of those things with you got to just wait and see what happens.
Everything will be scrapped one day.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
We'll all be scrapped one day.
everything's got a number, but
Alex's favorite CSX Gevos will be scrapped one day.
oh yeah.
I mean, did you see that that battery unit was on the move from Erie?
Where's it going?
I think it's on BNSF.
Yeah, it's going to be in SIF.
Nah, that makes sense. They're always trying to, get the latest stuff
Well, I
over
mean,
there.
hey, if it works, I mean, maybe we can start seeing some battery-powered Gevos running around soon.
I mean, they're kind of basically a mix of Gevos and Cowl units. So like, I don't know how to really feel about them.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I mean, you guys watching the stream, what do you guys think of the battery unit? Just because I'm curious, to know what other people think about it.
It go.
It's a nice concept, but like,
I mean, does it really work in the long term though?
I don't know. I'm not an expert on batteries.
I'm curious to see how it goes because if anyone remembers, Norfolk Southern tried a battery-powered unit that they built in 2008 out of a straight Jeep 38. It was the BP4, and they ran it for a few years, but they just didn't care for it. It sat on the road for the longest time, just dying. I think they auctioned it off.
That sounds like NS.
What you make of it?
Battery powered units will not be seriously around for a while. Yeah, you're probably right about that. I mean, considering this, this one has been.
It definitely won't be for probably another 10 years, I'd say.
We barely have LNG units. Yeah, that's. Well, yeah, 'cause I mean, the only people that have LNG units is FEC, isn't it?
Don't worry, Tesla's gonna make one.
Yes.
There's gonna be Tesla locomotives.
But it might just be FEC. You might be right.
Because I'm just trying to think of who has the liquid natural gas tenders.
BNSF, I think, tested
FEC.
Yeah. Well, FEC kind of. I've always been a big fan of them personally, but
they're okay.
I love their paint scheme, especially when you have like 2 of like the ES44s with the tender in the middle. That's a really cool set.
It's okay.
Honestly, their EMDs were better painted, but that's just me.
Like in blue.
I got to see them both. I got to see in 2015. My mom had a business conference.
Didn't they have some SD40s in that Gevo paint scheme?
Yeah,
they did.
They still do, don't they?
Rail America.
They had some, I think, that were patched from UP at one point as well.
Yeah, they did, with the blue on the side.
Yeah, because they run a Danny Harmon video.
Yeah, they still have a couple UP patch 40s.
Oh, really?
They got the yellow.
They do.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't see batteries are going to be far in the future.
Yeah, we did an episode on that unit specifically. I'm gonna look up when. I don't remember when the date is that we did that. I gotta go back to my channel here real quick.
It just back to Pan Am. It just really sucks that they've been trying to like paint these C40-8s like little by little. They've been getting into the blue scheme, and now they're just all probably gonna go to LTEX.
Yeah, they're probably gonna get scrapped, but I hope CSX runs them around. People go crazy if a couple of those make it down here.
Well, it'd be like it was the '90s all over again, which is great because that's like one of the best eras of railroading.
I mean, they probably won't unless they like absorb them and put them out on lease or not even on lease and like let them lead their trains for a while and just kind of absorb them back up into the system. But I doubt that's gonna happen.
Okay, now here's a possibility. What if they get rebuilt?
What the?
The C40-8s.
You're not.
I
gonna rebuild
doubt
the
it
Dash 8.
because if they
What,
want to
into
rebuild them, they.
AC-44 C6Ms?
I'm just saying in general.
I doubt it
Norfolk Southern
because
already
if they
failed at it.
and plus if they wanted to, you think they would have done it already when they actually first had them?
Mm.
I don't think they
Well,
would have
they
went.
tried it with-
No,
they
well,
tried
it
it with
didn't
the
work.
Hyde.
Well,
Yeah.
before they sold them before NS started their C6M program, I believe.
Yeah, the C6M program is fairly recent.
Well, CSX tried to rebuild their wide cab Dash 8s and without much.
Okay,
success.
so let's just admit, most rebuilds are pretty bad. Even
Uh,
the ACUs aren't perfect.
Depends
No.
on which one
The
you're talking about.
C6Ms are okay.
I think the ACUs have like what, a 90%, 90-some% satisfaction rate on them.
I mean,
Right?
a couple of them have been having issues. Like,
The 40Es have turned out to be pretty good. They've
40Es
stayed
have been
for about the
okay.
last
Well,
10
yeah, I
But
mean-
then we can,
I mean, those things have pretty much been in helper service in Altoona and stuff like that for as long as they've been around, I think.
Well, they're local service now. But
Well, yeah, same with the.
I wonder.
the
I haven't heard
60s.
much about the CSX Admiral or the Norfolk Southern Admiral Cabs 40s.
I mean, they're getting it done. Improved visibility. It's
Yeah.
definitely good.
I heard the E's were okay. Just the only thing that was bad about the E's was crew visibility because like usually locomotive noses they taper downward a little bit so you could see better.
Yeah.
Those ones
on
are flush,
these-
They
aren't
weren't isolated.
Yeah, they just go straight out.
Oh yeah.
And then I mean, is CSX getting more of the SD70 Ace Tier 4s?
They put them out. They extended the lease, I think, on the ones that they have.
They ain't bad.
No, they're not. They're definitely. I mean, they're also. I mean, they're nice to look at, and they're a good.
They
You know,
sound
it's-
like vacuum cleaners coming down the track.
No, it's a nice break from just seeing ES44 AHs all the time,
Yeah, and plus they got the Mac rebuilds they've been doing.
which those are good too. I mean, it's nice to see some more EMD variety on CSX because we haven't seen that in quite some time.
Well, I mean,
Still, the
NS
Mono
you still
SD40s
see
kick.
plenty of aces leading.
Wait, that's the good because that's the good thing about NS is because NS is both GE and EMD.
Well, I mean, you should see you've seen the lines of traffic or the lines of engines stored in Roanoke.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, me and Josh have
Altoona's got
personally.
a few- Altoona's got a few
It's
too.
pretty depressing when you see it.
Attention. You're good.
Well, I mean,
Like they're wow. It's
okay, yeah, but
kinda
if
sad.
you roll the clocks back about, let's
You
see,
can turn back time.
to like the 50s and 60s, I mean that would have been steam engines back in the day.
Not NW wouldn't be.
Well,
At least not the
in
late
general,
60s,
well,
70s.
well, yeah, well, because N&W had the coal supplies and they could hold out.
Yeah, but the world is also a lot different back then.
Well, true. Well, I'm saying, but when dieselization, no, I'm trying to say it's like it's the same. We would probably say the same thing, where it's like, well, it's super depressing to see all these steam engines just in deadlines, in places and stuff like that. Actually, okay, this is interesting. A new CSX 4-axle rebuild program is starting. No external changes. First to go is CSX 6464.
Sure.
So what a G40 rebuild program? I know they're doing the Dash 3s.
Yeah, I would assume probably G40s.
Well, no. Did he say no exterior?
Yeah, no exterior. It's all internal changes, which most
Yeah,
most rebuild programs are. They're all just interior stuff. Most of the bodies don't change that much, except for like the ACUs and the Admiral cabs.
Well, I mean, yeah. I don't know what they're gonna change with them. Maybe like the computers.
Probably, if I had to guess.
Probably update everything else in there.
Well, yeah, that's usually
Give
what.
it desktop controls. Like a nice G. Rebuild the whole interior of the cabin. Give it a nose door while you're at it. Who needs a sand hatch?
Who needs a sand hatch? Who needs sand when you're going up, a 2%
Who
grade?
needs sand when you have a yard job with 340s pulling like 2 mile stretch of auto racks?
It's like the
Exactly.
It's like what CSX had back in the 90s, where it was like the land jets, where it was just like, or like even in the 80s, where they would just like put like a bunch of GP40s on like a piggyback train and just make that thing fly at 70 miles an hour.
Exactly.
Go back,
Well, that
go
was
back
what
to that.
Conrail did that too.
Well, yeah.
CSX
Conrail
was
just
cool.
like
did
they
that.
threw anything out there.
Oh yeah.
CSX did that with like 4 B-36s.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I think because I mean that was back in the day when, that's back in the day when like all those Alcos and stuff like no those aren't Alcos, are they? Yeah, they are, right?
Ooh, what?
Good. Yeah, no, yeah, they are Alcos. Yeah. Okay,
Or
okay.
what's Alcos?
Like the B-23s and all that stuff. Those are all Alcos, aren't they?
B-23s? Those are
Oh,
G
those
products.
G's. Okay, because I get mixed up with all those all the time. This- yeah, that actually makes sense now that I think about it. That does make sense. GTW days. Well, did GTW do that as well?
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know that much about the history of GTW, but
Yeah, they
Basically, every railroad did that at one point.
what, just basically put a bunch of 4-axles on a train and just make that thing fly?
Yes.
That was really popular with TUFCs. I think because they could get better acceleration or something like that. Santa Fe liked doing it a lot, and
Oh yeah,
a lot of the Western roads today put a lot of 4-axle power on those.
6 GP40-2s on a manifest. I can't even imagine seeing that now. Man,
Santa Fe ran some cool stuff though. They put like 5 B-40-8Ws on a hotshot pig train and just shoot that thing all the way from Chicago to LA.
oh yeah. Okay, I gotta use the bathroom real quick. So
They
if you guys could just entertain my stream in the meantime, that'd be great.
Entertain the stream in the meantime. All right, quickly, Mark, take your shirt off.
They can't see me.
while you're at it too.
Well, okay, they can imagine it.
I
Yeah,
can't.
he
Like,
doesn't
why
wanna
do
see
we
little
get
children
stuck
cry.
babysitting Adam's stream?
I don't know what else train-wise in the news has been happening lately that we could talk about. Because
There was that derailment. And
yeah, that's right, the big derailment. Well,
it wasn't even that big. You
no,
know,
it was a couple cars.
Starting
Yeah, it was
beat up.
probably like 10 cars, if that.
Ha! That's not a derailment. I'll show you what a derailment is.
Yeah. I mean, like, and yeah, it's still derailment, but it's like everyone was just freaking out, and it's like this is something railroads deal with like on a weekly basis.
Yeah, it is kind of a common occurrence lately, hasn't it?
Oh, I did read I forgot where. I think I saved it on Facebook. I just read a news article about BNSF.
Oh,
And
what
there
did
was a Bellingham resident charged with plotting terrorist attack against BNSF.
Oh, I think I stumbled across that, but I didn't look into that. What was
Two 20 girls in their 20s got arrested
okay?
for placing a shunt on the tracks, which is a
What?
device compromised of wires, magnets, which can disable various safety features, including signals and brakes.
What?
So it's like electromagnetic stuff, which can interfere with automatic braking systems and signaling.
Oh my God! How did they get caught for that?
I don't know.
That's wow.
Yeah,
Heavy shit.
You don't hear that very often. So that's a guy.
but they were caught putting them on BNSF property by a game camera, like someone's camera in the woods. So like
so like a
yeah.
hunting camera. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah,
Dang. Okay.
which I mean, apparently, apparently they were involved with some kind of terrorist, small like organization.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You know, did they say what organization?
I'll take a look.
Okay.
I'm
But yeah,
genuinely curious.
this is a new thing that they're starting to do. They're called shunts, and they're really kind of dangerous.
How they? Well, for railroad, it's just dangerous just for the fact that like what?
Dangerous for these railroads. I mean, like.
Oh right.
And
I thought you said like
What are we talking
even to
about?
handle
I just
too.
came back.
It said in one case it almost caused a derailment of hazardous chemical cars.
What are we talking about?
You want to film in because you got the article.
So I read an article about 2 women arrested in Bellingham. And they were charged with plotting a terrorist attack against BNSF.
How so?
They are using these devices called shunts,
Okay.
and apparently it's a device compromised of wire and magnets that can disable various safety features.
That kind of sounds like an EMP almost.
Yeah.
For
Apparently there's
train.
been U.S. Attorney Brian Moran says there have been 41 incidents of shunts being placed on BNSF tracks,
41.
Oh my god.
causing crossing guards to malfunction, interfering with automatic braking systems, and in one case causing a near derailment of tanks of hazardous chemicals.
That makes you feel great.
So it can screw with the signals, the automatic braking, and crossing gates.
Yeah, like that basically sounds like an EMP.
Yeah.
Um
And shortly after the first shunts were discovered in January, a claim of responsibility was published on an anarchist website.
Yikes, man.
Yeah. And this was 2 women in their 20s.
Jeez.
Wow.
They were 23 and
That's-
27.
That's nuts. That's wow. And it's
Yeah. They got a court hearing on December 14th.
Now how is that none of us have heard of anything like that?
I don't know. I found this in a group not a couple days ago, and I saved it because I thought it was really interesting.
That is interesting.
And apparently, the charges are punishable up to 20 years in prison and a $250,000 fine.
Well, yeah, I mean that's
Only 20 years? I feel like it's technically a terrorist attack. It'd be more.
yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not a successful terrorist attack; it's a terrorist
true.
plot, basically.
No, but
Well,
it's like
yeah.
you're a potential terrorist. You know, it's like
Yeah.
I feel like you should go away.
the
longer.
intention's there, but the act is not there. That's the whole thing.
That's true, but I mean, I'm not gonna.
Put that right there.
Yeah, it just stems into a whole another thing.
Let's see. Going off of that. I'm just looking at my chat here real quick. Joe said, "Do any of you know anything about the Empire Builder?" And then that was followed by COVID halted service until further notice. Is that actually true, or are they only doing it like 3 times a week, like some of the other ones? Just because I'm curious.
Well, I mean, I'm surprised. Like Amtrak doesn't follow with some of the states' like regulations. Like, would it have to, or would it just have to follow like out of the base of where the Amtrak station is? Because
That's
obviously Amtrak's travel through state to state.
last
So
I
how does
heard it
that
was
work?
shut down. Maybe I mean, I don't know. You know what the odd thing is, and maybe you guys will disagree with me on this. Right now would be like the best time to do like a cross country trip on Amtrak.
No.
No.
I only say this because I feel like because nobody else would be doing that right now.
Yeah, but like, it'd be a pain because the tri-weekly service to line all of that up now.
Not fair.
That's the only reason I say no to that is just because how like you have to do a lot of math to figure out okay this have to go there so it's a lot of extra thinking you have to put into it now. It's not just like
Well,
oh well
yeah.
I know this I get there on the same day and this train will also be there if it's on time or late or whatever.
Mhm.
It's not like now I have to go there lay over for a day or two then take it then go somewhere else.
Yeah.
I don't see that.
Who
very
knows?
realistic.
I wouldn't do that right now. I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
want to risk anything.
Well, no, that's just being smart, but we could see some Pan Am patched SD40-2s. That doesn't seem impossible.
I mean,
Okay.
how big is Pan Am's roster? Because there is a good chance.
It's
we could
sizable.
see- There's a good
Sizable.
chance. Yeah, I mean, there's a good.
I mean, they've been scrapping the hell out of a lot of stuff, like putting it to the torch.
Mm.
Like
I don't
a
know.
lot of a lot of the Jeeps have been getting it, and what's left of some of the 40s and the 40 car bodies have been getting it. Like the 600 series engines.
Yeah, the Y cabs.
No, not the 40-2Ws. Yeah, like the 45 car bodies. I think that's what they are.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know much for the Gulliford, so I don't know. Or just or
I
Pan Am,
can't.
should really
I
say.
can't say I know that much either. But
All I know is that the big blue railroad bought another blue railroad, and it may or may not be a good thing.
It made more blue.
Jake, you're just like, this
Not
isn't
Blue
Santa
D.
Fe.
This is not Santa Fe blue. I didn't ask for this.
Well,
Speaking of Santa
is it a
Fe,
good thing?
is there a chance that 3751 and 2926 could double head at some point soon?
Depends if they were finished up 29-26.
Yeah, I don't know.
They got very, very close.
They are very, very close, but they've been very, very close for a very long time now. And I have faith in them. I want them to get that engine done.
What's the status of 3751 right now? Because I haven't heard about that in a
Rebuild.
while. Okay.
It's under rebuild. It's under 1372.
Okay.
That should be done next year, I think.
Next, that is Santa. That is
And
a
then
nice
next year-
northern.
Speaking of which, shouldn't we? I haven't heard much about 2102 lately. I feel like that's getting really close to being done as well.
Yeah, that has to be.
Yes.
I saw some pictures of it recently. It didn't look that done.
Well, it's
you
probably
know,
still in
for-
primer stuff, but they're slapping it together. Probably COVID's probably also putting us really.
Well, yeah, that's the thing with a
going
lot
on
of these
that.
restoration projects is that they're all getting, they can't do anything because of COVID. Like I was talking to somebody earlier about 4449, and I researched it just because I was curious, and like they're not doing anything right now because of COVID. So I think no real restoration or heritage program is doing much of anything right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, back out to Grand Canyon though to go see it.
Yeah, I don't
Or
think
yeah,
anyone's really got any big plans.
Mm.
I'd like to see 4040 or 4014 run sometime soon, but who knows when that'll happen.
UP's not going to do that because.
Well,
I
no,
mean-
because they know everyone's going to be trackside for it.
Exactly, yeah, and that looks bad on them if they do that.
Look,
another one. That was the whole thing that confused me about 2816. Like, there's no way they're gonna do like an actual holiday train on top of the virtual one because the whole point of it is not to draw a big crowd. So it's like, yes, we're not gonna draw by big crowds by bringing a steam engine that hasn't ran in like almost a decade. Like, that doesn't make much sense to me. That's why I was so confused when 2016 came back. It's like, wait, why is this? What? Why? This is not a good time for this. I want it to be. This is not a good time for this.
Speaking of that, I wonder what the status is of 2716. I don't know how far along they are with that one.
Probably the same.
I feel like that one specifically shouldn't need, considering it ran in the 90s. It doesn't need
That's
as much
still,
work.
20 years ago, but it also depends who's working on it and stuff like that.
Well, yeah.
So
Yeah, who knows though?
who
I don't
knows?
see anything really happening.
No, not for a good amount of time, but
Oh, Jake, I just got something in the mail today too.
Oh, what did you get in the mail?
I got a brass GG1.
Wait,
you got a
What?
brass
Why?
GG1?
why?
Yeah.
I'm not saying why is like a bad why, but why? That's
So it's $50.
What?
What?
Yeah.
How?
eBay's a great place.
How do you what
Oh.
is up with you and finding brass stuff for really good prices?
Dude, I don't know, but I'm selling that brass MP15.
Yeah.
I put an Athearn motor in it. And since I just picked up an Athearn Genesis SW1500, I don't need the MP15.
Wait, when did you pick up an Athearn Genesis SW1500?
I picked it up from Highland about 2 months ago, and it has DCC, no sound. But, it's a much easier project than dealing with a brass engine with no electronics in it whatsoever.
What is it? Is it in primer or something, or?
No, it's in Norfolk Southern paint.
Okay.
Do you have a brass AC 4400, AC 6000, or SD70 Mag and CSX?
I wish. I still got that New Jersey Central brass engine. The rip-off GG1.
Wait, are you talking? No, not the. Are you talking about the Centipede, the Baldwin engine?
Yeah.
That's not a rip-off GG1. It's a completely different thing.
I know, I just like calling it.
No, because the GG1's electric. It's more like a long
But
F
me
unit.
and Dad have been collecting these brass GG1s because we have 2 of the George stock ones, and I forgot.
Has
which
your
one
dad
this one is.
painted a GG1?
Yes.
I don't think we've seen it, have we?
No.
I
Okay.
haven't. I know I haven't for a fact.
I wish my dad was into the hobby.
You and me both. I haven't seen any CSX AC44 rebuilds in the 7000 series lately. Only the 17200 series. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
that's right. They
yeah.
haven't been really spitting those out of Erie anymore, have they?
No.
Joseph Cermak said that they just finished the last one for this year.
Hmm. Maybe they're
That
maybe
sucks.
maybe they're gonna do maybe they'll do another order of them or something like that. I mean those went fairly well, didn't they?
I thought so. I mean, what else can you do with an old G?
They should spit them out in the YN2.
Yeah, that would be really nice. I always thought YN1 looked nice with the all gray and the blue. I thought that looked good.
Yeah, the regular YN1.
I read an article that said 2102 would be running next year. I can see that happening.
Well, they want to do some kind of test on it, but they're gonna do a steam up or something on it just for testing.
Yeah.
Not running it, but like just putting
Well, they
fire
kind
in the boiler.
of. I mean,
and see
isn't
what
that
happens.
what they did with 1309?
Yeah, except
Kind of the
it
same thing.
won't. It won't be 1309. It'll be what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
We require more financial support.
Well, that's the problem with the 1309 project. That thing's been that thing's had a lot of ups and downs.
Loop de loop and pull, and your shoes are looking cool. Pretty much.
You guys watching the stream though? Is there anything else you guys want us to talk about? Feel free to let me know. We can definitely discuss it. But okay, let me ask you this because I was thinking about this earlier. Is there any favorite moments you guys have from like different episodes that we've done? Or is there anything that you like particularly liked talking about?
Saying Vaughn's full name and Jake not being happy about it.
I remember that whole fiasco. CN Heritage GP40-3s are still slowly appearing in Washington. Are they painting more, or is it like the ones that they've already painted are showing up? Just because I'm curious about that. No, I don't know. Is there any like favorite episodes that you guys like doing? Or maybe this is more of a question for Jake than anything, but
Oh man, which one? I really like. Honestly, I had a lot of fun doing the last one with the Streamliners tier list.
yeah, that was a good one.
And that one went on much longer than I honestly anticipated it.
Well,
to.
yeah, it went on long enough for us to have two separate episodes. Yeah.
Yeah, 2-part. I mean, the last time we had a 2-parter was when we were talking about the museums, I believe.
Yes. Yeah, because that was a really long one.
I think my personal favorite was the model train one, but
Yeah,
last
that
year's
was a good one
Christmas
too.
Episode. Yeah.
Maybe we can do another one of those this year.
Oh, ooh, another Modeler's Guide to the Holidays.
Yeah, I thought I really liked that episode. Mostly because it was something different, and because we don't talk a whole lot about models on this podcast, and I would definitely be open to talking about them more.
yeah, I mean, models are a big part of the hobby.
Definitely. No, because it was cool because it was like I don't know. I liked how we did that episode because it was like we went to like all the different like major places and pointed out like like what like each one of them were doing.
Well, yeah, now we have a lot of new releases we have to talk about.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean like the SD70 ACUs out of Athern, the CSX Spirit units out of Scale Trains,
Retooled A7
that too.
What did he say?
I think I
run of NNW 1218.
Oh, that from BLI. Yeah, I mean there's a lot of interesting stuff coming out of especially Athern. They're producing a lot of the good stuff lately.
They are that good.
They are. I mean, I've always been a fan of Athern Genesis. I actually have if you guys watched one of our previous episodes, I literally have Athern 1943 just sitting on my desk right here. This is still,
Athern is really nice.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you can beat Athern, to be honest.
Scale trains can.
Well, here's the problem with scale trains, and I don't. They
I
just.
love my scale trains.
What do you have that scale trains?
My Admiral Cab SD40.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you have one.
I had to get one. I got one as soon as they came out.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I don't. Well, I wish they would do more EMD stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I was hoping more people would get a contract with G&W so they could start doing that kind of stuff.
Feedback.
Oh yeah. Okay, I think Josh is leaving, but okay. Yeah, 'cause I mean, yeah, the only people who's done G&W stuff, Athearn and Atlas, right?
Atlas, yeah.
Atlas, and that's it.
Yeah.
I
Definitely.
mean, Atlas does Atlas I trust because Atlas has Gucci drives. So
Yeah.
Well, I liked Athearn's GP50s that they did. Because they did some GP50s in G&W paint, and they actually looked pretty good.
I saw one on Facebook Marketplace not that long ago. I think it was Indiana. It was Indiana.
Yeah, Indiana and Ohio.
Yeah. Because you know what the other thing is too is that they could literally just make like GP40s or something like that in G&W and then just change up the stickers on them for different roads. I feel like that wouldn't be that hard to do, but
No, it's not that hard. I mean, you'd have to change the number too, but that's about it.
well, yeah. But I mean that's all on decals.
Yeah. I mean, it's all being done in China anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
I saw that Athearn's coming out with TH&B Jeep 9s. So
yeah, I was gonna say, are you excited
they really?
about that?
I mean, honestly, I would rather get an Atlas Jeep 7 just in the fact that I like the Jeep 9s, but the thing I'd rather have the Jeep 7s is because for TH&B they ordered their Jeep 9s for passenger service, so they're designed like long hood forward. They have the torpedo tubes up top for and a couple other modifications to them, which I don't dislike long hood forward, but I prefer the short hood forward, and I like the bell mount on the short hood, and just again they're used for freight,
That's understandable.
I mean, they're actually making a lot of GP9s. LNN, Blue Bonnet, Boston and Maine, UP, TH&B, CP Rail Pac-Man.
Mark, did you see more about the Rapido EP5?
Wow.
The video release of the oh
I
man.
did not. What is going on with the EP5s now?
They're gonna be adding
working pantographs, right?
Yes.
That's
yes,
cool.
They're functional. Oh man, that's gonna be cool. I that's a little tempt, not gonna lie.
Also
I was just asking about that too. Like, can they do working pantographs?
They did. And it's pretty pretty.
Because remember we were talking about that at the shop, and I'm like, why couldn't they just, like do a separate motor?
I didn't think they could, honestly, for like that kind of specific thing, just because of the scale. But I'm really amazed they're able to do that, and that's just really cool and really tempting.
Intermountain tried to make G&W SD40-2s from the MQT, but they never got enough pre-orders. Well, Intermountain.
Oh yeah, that's right. They still owe me my SD40T.
Yeah, because
they never came out with.
Yeah, I mean, Intermountains has had stuff on pre-order for years at this point. They never come out with anything recently. So like, I don't know what's going on with Intermountain anymore.
Struggling.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't they have one of their factories close?
Maybe. Wouldn't surprise me, to be honest. Not too sure, but
I think a couple companies did in China. Or at least they relocated something. Rapido and Intermountain, I think, both moved. Right?
Rapido moved to like China, didn't they? Well, obviously they're still in Canada, but like they moved their they're producing to China.
Yeah, that
I think
right.
so.
Ah, man.
Other than that, I don't know.
I mean, When was the last time Intermountain announced something new?
Didn't they just come out with hoppers? Like,
Maybe. Let me
three
take a
bays?
look. I'm gonna take a look at their website.
I thought they just came out with like 3 bays or something. Other than that, though,
2020 pre-holiday clearance sale. What? Let's see. In advance reservation items. Stock items. I don't know. I've never been a fan of their website because it's all just like PDFs of like what they have. And you have to, I don't know.
what's wrong with that? Don't you love PDFs?
I don't know. In an effort to simplify things, we're phasing this page out. Please view the Model Works Club's website for all the information that we posted there. All right.
What are they doing? They're phasing out?
They're phasing out like their what's new, like what they've announced recently. Product announcements, November
Pussycat.
2020. Oh yeah, post wood chip gondolas, and looks like some semis were announced in N scale. Well, N scale like semis and stuff like that were announced in November. Sketchy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Intermountain has always, never been. I don't know. They've always been
So
iffy with
I
me.
don't trust him out with the pre-orders because like they like way before Scale Trains announced their Dash 9s, they announced some good Santa Fe Dash 9s. Like, oh cool, I'll keep my eye out for that. And like they're still like just in the same spot they've always been in.
I mean,
It's like,
I remember I bought an ES44 AH from Model Railroad World, the local place around here, and one of the handrails was missing on it, or one of the grab irons was missing on it. And I emailed Scale Trains, asking like, "Hey, can I get this replacement part?" I never heard a response, and that was almost 2 years ago now.
amazing.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think is like the?
Adam, is that the engine I had to make a replacement for?
Yes, that one, 3017.
That's fun.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, you did a good job on that, though. You really did a good job on that, especially with the paint matching.
At least I did that, right?
Yeah, you did. I mean, yeah, if you didn't get it, you got really, really close to. And like I said, that was the engine I was thinking about custom making into 3194, but now I'm getting a Scale Trains one, so which I'm very excited about.
And I just ordered one.
I mean, I pre-ordered one of their Dash 9s when they first announced them for like a birthday present myself, and I
Yeah.
haven't been disappointed with it. Josh, do you want some custom sounds for me? And haven't looked back.
The only thing that I'm not a huge fan of is on the Santa Fe ones is like the actual Santa Fe on like the sides, because I feel like it's like, I don't know, I feel like it's like too chrome in a way. Like, I
Reason
feel
why
like
is because
it
they
should
use
be-
like True Color or something like that.
Yeah.
And that was reason. It wasn't necessarily their fault. It was more or less the paint company. they
Well, yeah, because
chose.
I mean that was the thing with their UP ones as well. The UPs came up more like a mustard yellow.
Yeah.
I think they fixed it though. I think they have fixed it then. But because I was like, I don't know, because it's like I feel like the chrome that they used should have been more like a matte like silver. But no, Mark, what did you order from Scale Trains?
911
Oh, you actually did?
and 3194.
Nice.
Those will be Christmas.
We'll have to get side by side of the two of those.
Yeah.
BNSF was wrong for a while with the orange. How wrong was it? Was it like too dark or too light? Just because I'm curious. I feel like it's probably more dark, but that was also one of the reasons why I never got a Scale Trains, like tier 4 from them, because like it was just the paint just was too off for me. Too dark. Okay, that makes sense because of how it was for the UP ones. But no, I mean, looking at the photos of the Spirit units for CSX. Let me pull them up here real quick. I'm very, very excited. Oh, actually, it looks like there some of their Dash 9s are actually in stock now. These the BC Rail ones are kind of cool too.
BC rail. I didn't see those.
Yeah, it's -9 44 CW. It looks like
Oh.
it's an operator though. Looks like it's in like that blue though. It's very very nice. Jake, I'm kind of surprised you didn't get one of the SP-9s.
I want to say FA more. I'm gonna get SP. Well, if I was getting, I knew I was getting an SPG eventually, but I wanted a AC-44 instead.
Yeah. I mean these look really really good though.
Oh
That-
no, they do look good, but I wanted the
Oh,
I wanted
AC-44.
the yeah, because the reason
Makes
why is because
sense.
I've seen one, so
Wait, cause yeah, it was what was it like 107?
107.
Yeah.
107 is the one I
Yeah,
saw.
but let me pull up. Let's see. Pull up these. I mean, these things just look. Let me change up the video for you guys so you guys can see this. I mean, this looks really really good. I don't know why you guys can't. Wait, hang on. You guys. Okay, my webcam's not working on this for some reason. But I mean, I don't know. I got this one specifically because I saw this was the one I saw at Northeast, or one of the ones I saw at Northeast, and I have a photo of me standing in front of it. So, I mean, that's like the reason I got it. But,
One to replace.
But yeah, I'm very hopeful for this too, because I think it's gonna come out really really good. I'm kind of surprised they didn't do a UP ES44. Because I did like all the other Class 1 railroads except UP. I want to get the 1776, but I'm gonna wait for a train show. I'm poor right now. Not the worst idea to be honest, because I think by the time that like train shows come back, I think after COVID, these things will probably have been out for a good amount of time, so you can probably get one at a good price. So, I mean, I've seen scale train stuff at train shows all the time, so you're not the wrong way
I'm
of
not
thinking.
really a fan of the 1776.
Well, I don't think you were. Were you there for the episode that we talked about 1776?
Probably not.
No,
No, it was me, you,
it
Josh.
was me, him, and Josh, because we actually talked about 1776 in the episode that we talked about the veterans unit, the CN veterans unit.
Oh,
Yeah, and that was my thing either, because I'm not okay. Because I'll use the scale trains picture because it's just right in front of me right now. Well, let me also get my. I don't know why this isn't working, but let me pull up.
it's okay,
I mean, yeah.
but like it's not my favorite.
I mean, I don't like the mixture of that color of digital camo with the white lettering on the side. And I think if they, I kind of
lettering gold.
um
Like some kind of outline around it or something to make it stand out more.
so Two Air said in my chat, I love how the cab is still in CSX. I don't know why. That's okay, because here's the thing too. Here's the reason why I'm not a huge fan of this is because the cab is still in CSX. And let me use this one. There we go. I don't know. I don't like that this is still in CSX paint. I kind of wish they did a style kind of like the other two, because the other two kind of have like this sort of striping-ish. I mean, I know this was modeled after an FDNY fire truck, but like I kind of like how they sort of have like the same concept a little bit, and I wish they did that with 1776 instead of like they're both like unique paint schemes, and this is just like the front end of a CSX Gevo, and then the back is digital camo. I don't know, but like I said, that's just me. Like that's just my opinion. That doesn't need to be law, if
It's
you
the
will.
law.
It doesn't have to be the law.
Why aren't
it's
you
the
trying
law.
to force your opinion on us?
Yeah, Adam, what the hell is your problem?
Because I'm not that type
You're
of
not
person.
a-
That's why.
You're not a real host.
You're not a real boy.
Also, oh yeah, another thing that Scale Trains is coming out in this run is the 25th anniversary units from BNSF, because they helped BNSF with that
Remember when
design.
everyone was so excited and you're like, OMG, BNSF heritage units. How'd that go?
I
still-
got was disappointment.
I still think that's a missed opportunity, but I don't know. I don't know. I wish they did more. I wish they did more.
What can I say except delete this?
I'm more disappointed. I mean, BNSF didn't give us heritage units, but at least they didn't pull a CN and do fucking like 5 in GE and 1 in EMD.
Yeah, that's I don't
That really got my OCD up.
Talk about
I'm
the
like,
I thought you were talking about like
seriously?
I thought you were talking about like the CN 100 units or something.
No, those are fine, but like, come on.
Well,
really
no,
have to do
they
us like that.
well they did an EMD Illinois Central like Jeep 38 or Jeep 40 or something like that.
Yeah, but really, they did an M-2 and then the rest are GEs.
I mean, I don't know.
Isn't that weird?
Those BNSF 25th units come to Michigan monthly on coal trains. Do they really?
Yeah, there's a plant up in up near like Holland.
Okay.
I was up there. I passed by the plant. BNSF always has a coal train that goes up there on like the western side of on the coast of Lake Michigan. on the
That's
west side of
actually cool
Michigan.
because I don't see them. I didn't think they actually would run a train up there. But
They
that's actually
run
interesting.
like a couple coal trains up there to the plant, and my friend when I was up there, my friend was telling me we passed over it. There was some BNSF power sitting in the yard, so I kind of confirmed that.
Isn't it the Detroit and Edison?
It's
no, I think it's actually up there.
J.H. Campbell. I think is the name of it because I just did a quick Google of it, and that's coming up as a power plant in West Olive, Michigan.
Where's West Olive, Michigan?
We'll look it up.
If it's near Holland or like Grand
Let me see.
Rapids,
About 8 a week. That is my territory. Okay. You probably that's. I mean, I've always been a fan of coal trains personally. Yeah, it's near Holland, Jake. It's near Holland and Grand Rapids.
Knew it. See, I could know because I passed it. That's what it was.
Jake's like, I know because I was there.
I know.
That's not a bad place to have your territory at. I mean, Michigan's got a lot of good stuff. I mean, plus, you're also not that far from, Indiana and Illinois, which also sees a lot of great stuff too. I mean, that's where you get a lot of the stuff from the Midwest. So not a bad territory, I'll give you that.
What is a bad territory?
That's a great question, actually. Let's talk about that.
About the bad. We always talk about the good. We never talk about bad. So we talk about the ugly. We never talk about the bad.
What's what do you think is like a really like dead spot in like the US for trains?
Literally the Northeast.
Yeah.
That's in Northeast, like Maine. Like I say the closer you get to Maine, the more dead it gets.
Yeah. I mean, there's not that many up there. I mean, like I was gonna say the Northwest, but I mean they have tons of stuff up there. A lot of G&W short lines near here. Is that really? I didn't think Michigan had that many, or really any at all.
I think they have a few.
Huh, that's actually interesting. That's the thing too. It's like you're never there, so you don't really know what's actually there until you actually go there.
Well, I usually watch that Drayton Blackgrove kid.
Oh yeah, DeLand Block.
And he usually goes to Michigan.
Hmm.
So I usually watch his videos.
Okay, well, that makes sense. Well, I mean, yeah, that's I don't know. Michigan, Indiana, and Illinois, I think are different like states I want to visit. I would say for rail fanning, and for other reasons as well. But because I think that's like that whole surrounding area, I think is a really really good spot for.
Worst state I think to rail fan in.
Yeah.
Would probably be, I don't know, probably Delaware.
Yeah, I mean
Rhode Island.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
super small.
Well, Rhode Island would probably has P&W.
That's one.
Yeah. North Dakota oil and what? I mean, there's probably BNSF traffic up there, I would have to guess. I mean, all of that is all old BN territory, so I feel like it's gotta be
run out of state.
Let's look it up. Actually, I don't know.
If so, I mean,
Let's
I was
see.
gonna say Montana.
They run a tiny bit into Idaho and into Washington State, but a tiny bit. Yeah, I'm in Fargo, North Dakota, and mostly BNSF and CP. Oh, yeah.
Sounds
Okay, so
okay.
we actually got a couple of people from around the states here. We got somebody from Michigan, somebody from North Dakota. That's actually really cool. What is rail fanning like for you guys, like on like a daily basis? Like, how much traffic do you guys see? All we got in MN is CP, CN, and UP. That's not a bad mix-up. I will say that's not a bad mix-up of
You only like it
railroads.
because of UP.
Shut up. See, I like CP too. I like the red. I'm guessing I'm guessing MN is Minnesota because that would make
Yeah.
sense. Okay. But no, that's actually cool. So we got I didn't think we would have a lot of out of state
Variety.
people in the stream. Yeah. This is neat. Oh yeah, if you guys, I'd like to know more about like what rail fanning is like for you guys. You know, on a weekly or daily basis. Because like I said, I've never been like the farthest point I've been west was Bellevue, Ohio. And Mark, you were on that trip.
That was a great trip.
That was a great
Ooh.
trip. But
So I
yeah.
just came back. Sorry. I got a story for us. Some development.
Okay.
In the DLW terminal downtown. They're doing a lot more renovations on it and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah. I found out something interesting. So apparently, I don't know if you knew this, Mark. But apparently, when they were doing, because like I said, they're doing a lot more renovations, a lot more work on the DLW terminal downtown. The NFTA is because they're trying to revitalize it. Apparently, the foundation is built on a ton of basically a forest of trees. Essentially, they built into the water and then they filled in concrete essentially into the Buffalo River to kind of make up the foundation for the building.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
And I also found out apparently when they were doing some digging, they found a tunnel. They found a tunnel that goes underneath the track underneath the first floor of the station. Apparently, when the ships would come in, these freighters would bring in cattle. And they'd move these cattle underground in these tunnels and load up in cattle cars in the terminal. So we had underground cattle tunnels.
Oh wow.
The real Underground Railroad.
Okay, so somebody to just said we have a local from Detroit to Grand Rapids that runs with DPU, a local with 750 plus axles. Okay. Can you even call that a local at that point?
Yeah, if it's going to somewhere local.
Okay, but I feel like that's how can you call that a local? That's more than most road trains.
I mean, every train basically coming out of Galesburg was considered a local. Like Galesburg to Chicago, like, oh, it's a local. I'm like, how is that a local? That's like a 3-hour run.
Jeez.
Just one way.
D705, D706. I'm guessing that's that's probably the symbol for it. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I've always been a fan of like the railroads that run, in the Midwest and stuff like that. So I mean, like I've always wanted to, try and like experience, different areas of the country. And I think, up in the northern part of the Midwest would be cool. It's a result of abolishing 2 daily manifests and only running the local 3 times a week. Okay, that makes sense then. That makes sense. That explains why it's that massive.
That is what we call precision.
We get 14-ish trains a day, and it's always corn, grain, or ethanol. That's not bad. I'm guessing that's a bit of a power mix-up between the 3 railroads you said, CP, CN, and UP. Probably ethanol trains out of UP, I would have to guess. But that's not a bad mix-up. I mean, I've always been a fan of unit trains, so that I can definitely appreciate it. What is one place that you guys would want to go in the country for rail fanning?
Well, I kind of was already there.
Well, pick another one, Jake. Pick somewhere else.
I'm trying to think now.
And if you guys who are watching this want to answer this
I'd
question
like to go
too,
to the west.
feels free to.
I like to go more farther west.
Like how far?
Like Sierra Nevada would be
That's
cool.
probably that's probably cool.
Probably it is cool, Adam. Are you saying it's not cool?
No, I'm just saying
I
it's
would try to go.
we got
Does it have to be in, like this country?
why? What are you thinking?
I was thinking Great Britain.
That is, okay, yeah.
Yes. Yes. Britain's got so much in terms of heritage railroads.
Oh yeah, they've got.
Their heritage game is so much better than ours.
Oh well, yeah.
That's
I'd
what
love
I
to.
was
I'd love to go
thinking.
see the National Railroad Museum in York because I mean that collection is
I
so nice.
almost went there. When I went to Europe back in 2016, I almost went there,
Yeah.
and I almost got a chance to work on Scotsman. Close.
Okay. You're telling me you almost had the opportunity to work on the most famous steam locomotive in the world, and
I don't know what I would have done, but I had at least to get up close with it, an opportunity.
that would have been
Apparently, my dad's cousin knew someone who worked at the museum.
if you actually were able to do that, I would have envied you for the rest of
I
your
know.
life.
I would have. Oh no, I know. That's bragging rights to the end of time.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
the
Yeah.
reason we didn't do it. We go to York was because York was just because we stayed in Germany mainly. And York was so it was so far
Well,
away.
it's north,
it
right?
would've-
It's
and
north.
Yeah, and it would have costed it would have been pretty expensive for
Yeah.
like, what we wanted to do, so we just didn't do it. Unfortunately, we went to London, but
Yeah. The mountains in Canada would be sick. Oh, absolutely. Actually, me, Jake, and Mark watched that one 4K documentary on
Rocky Mountain Express.
yeah, Rocky Mountain Express about 2816, and some of the footage in that is just absolutely incredible. Like it's so nice. If you guys have the opportunity to watch it, I highly recommend it. 'Cause that was such a good one.
That is literally my favorite video of all time.
I
Well,
thought you'd like that. I knew
wait.
you'd like that because of CP schemism.
I mean, I'm waiting for the one with 4449 to come out because that one's gonna be really, really good.
That one, I mean, 4449's in it, from what I understand, but it's not like about 4449.
Well, yeah. Well, still,
more
like,
about, it's about BNSF, and 4449's kind of like there,
like I fail to see the problem with that.
but it won't be featured as much, is what I think.
Yeah.
Is gonna happen.
So I'm saying also same person who said mountains in Canada also said Amarillo, Texas. Texas, I feel like Texas can definitely offer up a lot, especially with maybe, probably with UP.
Santa Fe Power.
Well, yeah, well Santa Fe too, as well.
A lot of Santa Fe Power, from what I understand. A lot of blue bonnets, especially
Yeah.
bonnets down there.
Yeah.
I feel like Texas is pretty good.
Oh yeah. I mean any real part of the Midwest, even to like the southern points and stuff like that, that's got to have a lot of good stuff in it. My first choice would be the Iron Ranges of northern Minnesota, then go over to Elkhart, Indiana for NYC-isms. Yeah, I mean, I would really like to go to Elkhart to see that Mohawk that they have, because I mean, yeah, I don't know what condition it's in. I know it's not in the best for operating, but I think cosmetically it's still in decent condition. Iron Ranges.
Will never run.
Oh no, probably won't, because I think they already had the opportunity to and they didn't. The Iron Ranges of northern Minnesota though is probably pretty neat. The LSNI in the UP in the upper part of Michigan is in the fall is a must see. Oh, I bet. Oh yeah, actually did we talk about the LSNI?
You're talking about the ELS,
No.
the Escanaba and Lake Superior.
Yeah, because I think
You're talking. That's the Lake Superior and something else, I believe.
Okay.
Escanaba and Lake Superior is a bit of a crapshoot.
Yeah, because you and I were gonna do an episode on that, I think, and it didn't. I think something happened with the footage.
That and it's just kind of boring.
Yeah.
Like the only thing people talk about it for is that they have a weird variety of power and they have two shark noses.
Well, yeah, they got the RF-16s, the last RF-16s in the world. No, I mean, definitely like, the Midwest and, that part of the country that you guys are talking about, though, is definitely good. Cajon Pass. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'd love to do that as well. I would have really liked to be there when 4449 and A44 did the race over Cajon in like the 80s. I think they did that. I don't know the date of it specifically, but when they did that would have been probably so nice. That's when A44 was 8444 and it was in Greyhound.
Should have left it in that.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen like Athearn models of it in Overland, and I mean, Overland looks really, really good too.
I don't know. I think they should have left one in Greyhound because, I mean, it's nice having them all restored, but having them all in that same black theme paint scheme is like, meh.
Well, I mean, that's the good thing about 3977 because I mean, that thing's in Greyhound.
Yeah.
So I do want to see that too because I think they got a Centennial at that place too, where they have the 3977.
I mean, that's the thing though. I mean, how close are they? 3977 is not even close to running, isn't it?
No.
They have a Challenger, right?
Yeah, that's what 3977 is.
Didn't it run not that long ago?
No,
They didn't have a working. UP never had a working Challenger recently.
that's 3985.
Where's that?
That's the one that they just retired off the roster because UP basically ran it into the ground.
Never mind.
Michigan is interesting. The Great Lakes Central just bought 3 XMRL SD35s. Really?
Mhm.
I've been seeing a lot of MRLs. There's that other road that has XMRL equipment on it. I can't think of the name of it.
Oh.
I think you probably know what I'm talking about.
You or an XMRL SD45.
Yeah.
Also, Facebook thing you tagged me in earlier, the selling stuff,
Yeah.
the sale page. Like, what particularly did you want me to look at?
I think there was like hang on. Let me go back
Was
to
it
that.
the Great Northern F45?
No,
Was that it?
No.
That's how I noticed.
It was. Hang on. Let me see if I can go back to it. What page was it in?
I don't know. Some kind of buy sell trade page, I think. One of those.
Let me.
So Adam, how long are you gonna keep this stream going?
We're gonna find out, to be honest. Nah, it's not in this one. Let me see. Wasn't in this one. Can you send me the link to the thing by any chance, Jake?
I don't. What's up?
Do you still you don't have it still open, do you?
The Facebook thing?
Yeah.
No. Let me go look though.
If there's anything chance you can get, because I have to look at it to see it, but I can't find because I'm in like so many different groups on Facebook. Oh no, is this it?
Tag
Oh
me in a
yeah,
post.
I got it.
Found it.
Yeah, there was a Santa Fe SDP 40 in Blue Bonnet. It was right below the Great Northern one.
Honestly, I'm more interested in the Great Northern one.
Really?
The Mare Sealand one's cool, but yeah, honestly, I'd rather have
Yeah.
the Great Northern one because I really like Sky Blue.
Yeah, that Great Northern scheme was good. Let's see. I don't know what let me because you guys watching the stream actually have some really interesting insights and stuff like that. How do you guys feel about like fallen flag railroads? Like, what's your guys' favorite fallen flag railroads? Or like any like particular one? If you ever go to Chicagoland area for rail fanning, check out Wellsboro, Indiana, CN XGTW crossing the CSX XB&O. I feel like I've heard of that. Maybe not.
What's your favorite fallen flag, Adam?
That is actually
UP doesn't count because UP never fell.
because that's the thing because I don't know, to be honest. I really
haven't
don't
been able
know.
to beat C&W, honestly.
It's like
I really feel like I don't know. Cause you talk about New York Central a lot. You talk about SP a lot.
yeah. Yeah, someone's saying NYC, DM, and IR would be my choice, but SP is also cool. Yeah, like if I had to choose like a top 3, it would be probably Southern Pacific, Chicago Northwestern, and New York Central, I think. Not in any particular order.
Mine's New Haven.
We knew that. I knew that.
Yes.
Well, if I had to go with the top 3, New Haven, DNH, or ACL.
Really?
Atlantic Coastline? You know, the purple, the champions.
Yeah.
That is a
Yeah,
good
I can see
scheme.
that.
That is a good
Yeah.
scheme. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm seeing.
Oh man, now I kind of wish I brought that up for the streamliners, but like that was kind of just a paint scheme on the units they use.
Yeah, that wasn't. Yeah, well, I mean, we were also talking more Steam engines too,
Maybe
as
we
well.
should do a tier list of paint schemes.
Oh man,
you
Atlantic
guys-
Coastline Purple.
You guys
They
watching
have
the stream? How would you guys feel about a tier list for
Of paint
for paint schemes? How would you guys feel about that?
They had
Um,
like that Atlantic Coastline paint scheme on some of their Jeeps.
They really?
Yes, they did. Yes, they
Wow.
did.
Okay.
On some of their high hood Jeeps.
Yes.
Let's see.
they
I'm
did.
seeing some people are saying Southern Pacific, BN, New York Central, DT&I. Okay, yeah, people watching the stream seem to like it because that actually would be a. Okay, now here's the thing too. Now because like what era of paint schemes do you do? I feel like you got to set like a certain like date for that because you can't just do like every paint scheme or you choose one from every railroad.
I think
maybe.
I think we choose like the popular ones.
Yeah.
Like you can't do
Uh,
like 50s and but not have like BN or something like that in there. I think
Yeah.
basically fallen flags.
Fallen flag
Really?
railroads. Yeah, because some people are saying. Let's see what else we got. MKT, MP, Cotton Belt. Those are somebody's Union Pacific 1943's favorites. For eras, people are saying 1980 to 2005. Some people are saying the 50s to the 60s. 50s to the 60s would be a good era, I think, because that's when like the classic like streamliners and stuff like that was happening.
Like
before
an
Anthrax took over.
ACL. Dude, I'm telling you, the ACL is it's a beautiful purple.
It
Have you
is.
been to
It really.
Spencer?
What?
Have you been to Spencer?
No, but I've seen the photos and I want to
Because
go.
I've seen one of those.
I want to go to
my
Spencer
dad,
too.
My dad really liked that E5 they had there. I think it was an E6. I can't remember what it was, but they have one in the champion scheme, and man, that's got to be like the prettiest thing they got.
What didn't they do an event where they got all like the
Streamliners
streamliners
at Spencer.
Yeah,
Mhm.
God,
that
I
would have been
forgot
really
about
cool to be at.
I forgot about Streamliners at Spencer. That was crazy.
Yeah.
They literally brought F units and E units from all over the country.
Oh yeah.
You're never gonna see that ever again.
No, you won't.
No.
You won't.
My aunt went there for when they were setting up for it. And
Oh, yeah?
my son uncle, they went.
I wish I was big into trains and knew about it when it was happening.
Me too. Me too.
Wait,
that-
you
I
tell
was-
me you guys weren't?
Well,
I
when
didn't
was
know
that?
it even.
That was like 2015.
No, yeah, that
didn't
was like a
know.
year before I got back into rail fanning.
Well, that was before like I had Facebook.
That's true. That's true. I didn't because here's the thing. I didn't meet all you guys until like 2017, 2018. Like I that's like when I really got back into rail fanning. So I didn't even know about most of the things that exist now back then
Mhm.
because I didn't know anybody. So like the things that I knew I learned for myself.
Like I was
Um,
just a little mark wandering around with a video camera at that point.
Yeah, you were.
And
I mean, I
whatever-
actually started. It kind of makes me look back and realize I didn't realize how early I started doing it.
Oh yeah.
'Cause I started like 2013, 2014 with Quinton.
Well, because the thing was, is that like I rail fanned over at Frontier with my dad, like when I was younger. Then when I got to high school, I kind of got out of it. Then at the end of high school, I got back into it, and like that era of railroading was like when it was actually good. But actually, another question for you guys in the chat because I'm really liking the answers you guys have. What do you guys feel about like favorite museums and stuff like that? Because I like to hear what you guys what your thoughts is on different like museums and stuff like that. Because I mean, you guys are from different parts of the country, so I'm guessing you guys have been to all different museums and stuff like that too. What are you guys' thoughts on that? Yeah.
How many viewers we got?
We're currently at 7.
That's not bad.
No, we were at 9 a little while ago. Your viewership for the stream has actually been really, really good. IRM, only one I've been to. I mean, yeah, Jake's also been to IRM too, and that museum looks so good.
I want to go back. I mean, I know my buddy Jake is now a volunteer there, and he goes there quite frequently to help out.
Yeah.
I definitely think IRM has the best selection of stuff.
No, St. Louis has a
They
good
have lot
collection.
of stuff.
Have you seen the collection that St. Louis has though?
Yeah, but you see how much stuff's actually running at IRM?
That's also true.
Oh yeah, no, you can't. IRM, I mentioned before, IRM is the largest museum just by square mileage.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
and
yeah.
I think whenever UP has that that branch line out there that goes up like some auto like some Chrysler factory, I think it is. I think that once that closes, that can open up opportunities for them to run longer trains and stuff like that.
I'm gonna be real with you. My favorite is gotta be Steamtown.
Wait, are you actually saying that, or is that a joke?
I'm saying it because they have an Alco Railroad running right next to it.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
And
I mean,
it's
okay,
pretty dang good looking.
here's the thing too about Steamtown, is that
It's not that bad.
it's okay because here's the problem. They have a good
We-
collection. They just
we
don't have
talk-
anywhere to put it.
We talk really bad about it sometimes, but like it's not terrible.
No. At the end of
It's
the day, Steamtown has a lot of cool stuff. They just don't have anything to. They don't have anywhere to do anything with it. Like
Yeah,
like the CP Atlantic they have.
Mhm.
Like it's rusting away in the middle of their storage area in the yard there. But it's like, and that's like one of the last two of those kinds left.
Yeah.
Which sucks. But it's like, but that's the good thing. Steamtown has such good stuff that they just don't have anywhere to put it. Lake Superior Railroad Museum or the Chicago Institute of Science and Industry. The one in Chicago I heard is good because that has 999, I believe. Railroad Museum at Union Station in Winnipeg, Canada. Is that, Jake, is that where that U4B is?
Where?
Railroad Museum at Union Station in Winnipeg. Is that where that U4B is that we talked about in the last episode?
No, it's like Exposition Museum. I forget the name of the museum. I don't think it's Winnipeg though. I want to say it's like Montreal.
Okay. Mark, all I'm saying is if you want to plan a trip in the future to go to IRM or Spencer's, I will not say no. I'm just saying if you want to.
Both are really good. Roanoke's really good.
Roanoke's really. I was
I
supposed
want
to
to
go
go
to
to St.
Roanoke.
Louis. I might be. I have an opportunity to go to St. Louis.
Really?
Well, yeah, because next time I go visit Jake, we're gonna go to St. Louis.
Oh, that's
He's got
right, yeah.
Family who lives in St. Louis.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I definitely want to go there sometime, but like, I kind of want to wait for stuff to settle down.
Well, that's what I'm saying. When it gets to that point and you want to do something, please let me know. I'll do it. I'll document it for a video because. And here's the other thing too is that I have a lot of footage from when I went to Railfest back in 2018. Right? Is that?
I found a photo of what that person was talking about with the Ex-Montana Rail Link SD35s.
Oh yeah.
I found a picture of one of them in the shop getting renumbered and repatched to become 384.
Okay.
They're not bad looking, pretty shiny.
Oh no. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Mark. When did we go to Railfest? Was that 2018? That was 20, or was that 2019? So. No, that would have been 2019 at that point.
It was 2018 BC.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it was 2018 before COVID.
Why does that not say? No, because it would have been.
Was it 19?
I think it was because it was Labor Day weekend, right when I got back to school. Because we left like a week after school started, for me. Because I was in my new dorm building at that point. So I think okay, but anyway, I still have a lot of footage from that weekend that I went, and I haven't uploaded it. And here's the thing about this channel, W1R Rail videos, is that I have a lot of footage that I'm sitting on that I just haven't gotten around to edit, and that's the thing, because that's the good thing about the yard office.
Adventures.
Well, that too. The good thing about the yard office is that I can do it on a weekly basis, and I can still edit it and upload it on a weekly basis because they don't require that much editing. The thing with my other videos is that I like to make them as nice as I possibly can, and I like to put a lot of time and effort into those videos. So that's why they don't come out as often as the yard office does. But I think the yard office definitely comes out at a good schedule, and it also keeps the it keeps like the channel alive. It's good. What is everyone's favorite catch? That's actually a great question.
That is a good question.
What is your guys' favorite catch?
I'm gonna let you guys do it first because I think I already know what mine is.
Okay.
Adam,
Man.
what about you?
That's a man. I don't know. I really don't know. $6.11 at Strasbourg?
That's a good one.
If it's not that $6.11 at Strasbourg is definitely in my top 5. Maybe more like top 3, because I mean, because here's the thing, is 6.11 at Strasbourg was the first time that it actually seemed like, or it actually, like gotten up close to, actual like class 1 Steam. I hadn't really gotten close to Nickel Plate 765, even though it's been in Buffalo. But that was before I got back into rail fanning, so I didn't know really what was going on at the time. But yeah, I hadn't really seen that much mainline Steam before that, or I hadn't really seen any mainline Steam before that, so I'm like, seeing 6.11 was so cool. I remember when you and me got to Strasbourg,
I'm really upset I didn't go to that.
Yeah, Jake, I kept telling you needed to go to that, and you didn't listen.
No, I didn't. I thought it was gonna be a crapshoot, but
yeah. But I remember Mark, when you and me first went to Strasbourg.
It was one of the best things I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, I remember, because like
we pulled up over that crossing, and I saw the smoke from 611. And I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, I saw the nose, and I remember I just turned.
Well, Mark, have you? Oh, sorry.
No, I remember we were going down the street at Strasbourg, and I looked left, right where the signal tower is, and 611 was sitting right there. And I remember I looked at Mark with this, just like I was just like in such awe that like I was finally seeing this thing after seeing it like ever since I was a little kid, and I was just like starstruck. It was such an incredible experience for me.
I only got to see it static when I went to Roanoke, but I mean, it's still cool seeing it.
Oh yeah, 611 is such an iconic engine that gets kind of a bad rap. But
have you seen 765, Mark, or no?
Yes, when it came up to here.
Okay,
but I was a youngling when it happened.
How much younger were you?
Well, no, I mean, I was younger when that happened.
I mean, I saw it. Me and my dad actually tried to chase it. That was a mistake.
Well, yeah, because you were in my hometown.
We tried.
What just happened? Oh, that was weird. Okay, continue.
I tried chasing it. We tried to, but just
it was going. No, because
you cannot chase a tier unless you're breaking the law.
No, you can't, because me and my mom, I think, tried to follow it on Erie Street when it was going westbound, and we couldn't catch up to it, and it was nuts. But
me, Steve, and Quentin actually kind of chased it up from Westfield when it initially came in, so that was kind of fun.
Yeah.
But then basically the weekends when it ran, I caught it at Fireman's Park in Depew. I mean, I got up early. I made sure I was the first one there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got it there, and then we tried chasing. We realized we couldn't do it. And my dad's like, "Okay, tell you what, tomorrow we'll go out and we'll go to another spot, and we'll get somewhere else." And that's why I decided to go to Alden, because we fought that really cool spot around the curve. And
at Exchange Street,
right in Black Grove. What's it? What is it? Delaney Block.
Yeah.
So that was kind of interesting. And I made sure I was the first one there, and I caught coming around there. My video kind of sucked because like some lady stood in the corner of it, and she finally moved out of the way when the train actually finally passed by the last second.
Well, that'll happen.
I mean, you could edit it to where you could crop her out of it, and it'd be fine. But
I
got really good pictures that day of it, so that's
I'm gonna read what some of the people in the chat said, and then I'm gonna go back to what you just said. But Hamburg Rail fan said UP 1943 on CSX P900. Oh, that's a sore spot for me, because I missed out on that for all the wrong reasons, because somebody said that they were going to pick me up and they never did for P900, so I actually missed out on seeing 1943, which sucks. I remember catching 5 Sioux SD60s on a CSX intermodal around 2010. Lately would be M396 with the 4C and Heritage units, though. That's probably pretty cool. I got 765 at Erie Street and Letchworth. Letchworth was probably a really cool spot for that too.
I didn't think about that. Letchworth.
Yeah, that's probably a really cool spot for it. But Jake, going off of what you said, I don't know. I kind of like having people in my videos. Like, I don't feel the need to have to like.
No, I don't care if there's people in the video. No, I don't mind about that. I just hate it when they're like kind of in the line of view where you want to be focusing on. like if they're trackside or whatever, that's fine. But like this lady was literally like in the shot.
Well, yeah.
Was
I mean,
You know what I
I have
mean?
I have that one shot of the field when like one of the last shots I have a 6'11", in my video where it's like the field and it's like all the people kind of like in front of me. I don't know, 'cause I like, I don't know, I like seeing like I like having rail fans sort of in it so you can get an idea as like
Like I don't mind it. It's
Yeah.
just it was only annoying because she was literally directly in the
Yeah,
shot.
right.
That's all. But my
I
pictures came out good.
I
So
remember that people were like asking, and this is the one thing. This is one of the one things I love about the railfan community was that like I was kind of like there was a line of people in this field. It was like a parking lot that they had like mowed down all the corn stalks from to make a parking lot. And I was like there was like a line of people and then I was behind it and everybody was I just hit my funny bone. And I remember like everyone was asking like, "Oh, am I in your shot? Do you need me to move?" And I was like, "No, you're fine." Because like, and that's what the one thing I love about the railfan community, at least like the good part of the railfan community, is that everybody is always courteous of one another. And I love that.
except for that one lady,
Well, yeah, but someone's
that
also
crazy
saying
lady in the pink engineer hat.
coming down the road to look over CP7015. So that was cool. That's one of that might have actually been in Buffalo. 7015 might have actually been in Buffalo.
I think one of my favorite catches was 2 Guilford units on an extra ballast train out of East Deerfield, and the leader was a high hood Guilford.
Oh yeah, because I photoshopped one of those photos for you, didn't I?
Yeah, you photoshopped a little like thing out of there.
Yeah.
And, like another like not even like a good catch, but it was like one of my favorite photos was B&P GP9 887 at Chafee going through a giant snow mound.
Oh, I got my favorite catch. It's actually honestly, this is like my most favorite picture of all time ever taken. Adam, you can show this one off if you can.
Yeah.
So, you probably know where it's going, but I'm gonna start off Galesburg, 2018.
Oh, yeah. I already know what photo this is. I already know what photo this is.
Galesburg 2018 is the reason why I semi quit rail fanning because nothing would ever beat that day ever, period. And I mean that because that day we were in Galesburg, 6 bonnets in one day. 4 of them were leading, 2 were paired up together on a local. Oh my God. And I think that was the same day. I think the same day the NS executive train made its last appearance in Buffalo, and then everyone was kind of waiting for it to move because it was sitting in the east end of Bison in the rain. Everyone was just kind of catching it from Harlem. And that day I was in sunny, middle of nowhere Galesburg. It's like one of the last trains of the day. I think it was what was it? I think it was Chigal. I can't remember the exact train, but it was coming from Chicago going to Galesburg. On the Chillicothe, what was leading was Santa Fe -9 642 on Santa Fe trackage in golden hour in like the prime in the Midwest, and just I'm posting the photo now. It's my favorite. It's personally my favorite picture ever. It's my favorite catcher because it's my favorite one of my favorite fallen flags ever on its home rails, which I never thought I'd be able to see.
Right.
And I mean, that looks like a painting.
Let me see. Did you put it in the Discord?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Yeah. Here. Let me move this down.
I mean, some of them when I was showing off, some people didn't like because they didn't like the
the
composition, but I personally loved it because like I wanted to show off the wheat fields and stuff like that in the Midwest. Like this is like I just love every bit about this.
Yeah,
photograph.
this
That couldn't have been any. And I mean, it still had a 3-chime horn to it. It was a BN RS3K, but it was still
let me show this off to the stream. This is what he's talking about.
I love this photo so much.
I like the field and I like the sky in it. I think you did a good job composition
and like perfect lighting.
Oh yeah,
I
definitely.
Can't ask for more.
I think I know my favorite catch.
What's that?
It was Norfolk Southern leading, or 2 Norfolk Southern -9s leading the FRA train down the old Pennsylvania to Salamanca.
Okay, that's a good one actually. Yeah.
And they met like going past Ashford and all that because they met a northbound B&P train there.
Yeah, that actually is cool. I wouldn't have thought of that.
Because I got it going past Ashford Tower.
Oh yeah, that's God, I love it. I love Ashford Tower spot. I love that tower.
Hold on, I want to send that in Discord.
Yeah, I'll put it on the stream. Also, I want to make a quick correction because I thought I said 70-15 went to Buffalo. I was wrong. It was actually 70-17 because that showed up with CP 7021. They're like like the tan military veterans unit. The two of those showed up on an empty grain train in Buffalo over the summer. I have footage of it that will be coming out relatively soon. There's a lot of videos that I'm sitting on that I have to edit and upload, but like I said, I like to perfect them and make them as best I can. So that's why they're slow in coming out. But I have a lot of footage that I am sitting on, so don't worry about that. I love how most rail fans near here wear masks. Yeah, I mean that is definitely a big factor with rail fanning now and not wanting to, I mean rail fanning involves being with around a lot of people, so that definitely makes sense. You got to be safe out there.
Adam,
Especially with COVID. Yeah.
I put that photo on Discord.
Okay. Oh yeah, that actually is a good photo. Let me.
Well, it's not like
there you
it's
go.
the nicest looking photo, but for me it
Well,
means a lot because
it's cool because you wouldn't see that at that
With
spot.
that.
Yeah, you wouldn't see those
No,
two together.
never.
Yeah.
you'll probably never see that again.
No, probably not. Unless they send another FRA train down there, but
Yeah, and they so happen not to take the NS power off of it.
yeah. No, but that's cool because you wouldn't see NS trackage going on BMP like that.
Not even close.
No, that is really cool.
Especially since NS leases like the first portion of the line to BMP because they own the Ebenezer.
What was your reaction when y'all catch first ever? I don't exactly. Oh wait, hang on. Whoops, sorry, that's my Discord. I don't.
What's the question?
What was your reaction when y'all catched first ever? I think there's more to this question because I don't exactly understand. I don't fully understand it, but the FRA train came to CSX in Michigan with a CN SD75 leading it. That was interesting. That's actually wow. That's actually not bad power for that, to be honest.
Wait,
Oh,
I'm seeing our picture
just-
of that train I caught.
yeah,
the
here
Santa
this
Fe
this
one,
is more of a
because it had a roundabout basically because how it came in. It basically passed Galesburg because how the Chillicothe works. It basically kind of goes underneath Galesburg essentially,
yeah.
and then it loops back around. So we basically got the loop back around. We got it at this country crossing here. I like how the way this picture came out. There's enough lighting to make it kind of cool.
Well, Adam, I think a good catch for you could be that empty grain train out of Buffalo.
Which one?
Remember the one with the two CP Heritage units?
Yeah, the one I was just talking about.
Oh, is that the one you were talking
Yeah, yeah.
about? Is that your favorite?
I don't. If we're talking like modern day Class 1 railroads, that's definitely up there. Because I mean, that's a veterans unit and a heritage unit put together. I mean, that's really cool. If we're talking Class 1 railroads, I think definitely one of my top catches is 1995 on K602. Because
I was there.
yeah, you were there. Because I remember I got a photo of my HO scale model of 1995. I'm gonna go to my Instagram real quick and find it. I got a model of my HO scale 1995 next to the actual 1995. Here's the photo. And this actually got almost 300 likes. This was like one of my most liked photos for a really long time, and I just thought this was just so cool. To get that, because I never actually was able to get like a good like side by side photo of one of my models with that, and this is one of the two that I have of UP heritage units. I have Southern Pacific, and I did see the Southern Pacific, but I didn't own it at the time that I saw it. If that makes sense.
I did something similar when I went to IRM, and actually specifically brought the model with me when I went to IRM for this. That got a lot of attention.
Oh yeah. Let's see.
Instagram when I posted it.
CP 7015 did go to Buffalo in February on NS14M. That sounds about right because those CP heritage units were showing up for a while. Oh yeah, you did. That's right. I forgot you did. I missed a CSX GP39-2 today. Is that rare for you guys over there, or I'm just wondering? It was the same day the Avella Liberty came through. That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, because I was out chasing that that day. They only have 12. Really? Oh, I thought they would have more than that. No, I remember that day because I think it was like, because I think we were gonna try and do both because I was with a group of people the day that the Avella was coming through.
Adam,
Yeah.
I got another nice catch for you from
Okay.
recent.
Okay.
Ooh, I forgot about that last shot.
The
Oh,
KCS
that's
Drago
right.
and the BC
Yeah.
Rail C44 or C44-9W.
That pair were going back and forth for a while, weren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember.
They found some stupid reason to bad order the BC Rail engine.
Oh, man, yeah, that would have been such a
Yeah,
man.
that was hot. That was
That
fun
was.
to catch.
I think
This-
that was one of those ones that I couldn't get because they were never convenient. But that's such a good pair of a Gray Ghost Ace with a BC rail. That's awesome.
This was like
See,
this was like 2 years ago. Like
Oh yeah, here,
March
I'll share
18.
this with the stream too.
me and Steve were the only two to like catch this unit because like no one like knew anything, knew it was coming. Like me and him were the only ones I think in the area to get this locomotive. The Jeep, yeah.
probably go to LTEX and see like 10 of them. It's still pretty cool.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying it wasn't LTX patch or anything yet. It was still just BNSF. That's what was kind of neat about that one.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Okay, so Union Pacific 1943 reworded his question. What was your reaction when y'all cashed first ever train? And then he said English 100%. So I actually have a funny story about this. So the first train that I actually got into rail fanning with or like when I got back into rail fanning in 2017 was I was at the Depew Amtrak station, and it was actually a City Rail leader, I think, I think it was an auto rack train. But it was cool because I didn't get a photo, but it was at Golden Hour too. It was one of the City Rail ES44s, from BNSF. But that was really really cool. What are your guys' first like train catches?
The first one I
Oh.
can remember was a pair, like me going to Hobby or Niagara Hobby, and I looked outside in the parking lot, and there was a pair of Ferromex Aces on a K train rolling by.
Really?
Yeah.
My first technical railfan catch, and I deleted the video because I did dumb squeaky commentary when I was younger on it. But my brother used to play hockey at the Twin Rinks there, I think it is, right on
Oh yeah.
Broadway.
Yeah.
And I knew the train tracks were right there. And the one day we went over there, because you know how they used to like park trains there and recrew there,
Mm-hmm.
like right near that area. And I went over there one day because I looked over and I saw BNSD 40-2 leading the train at HLCX. So I walked across the street to get some video of it, and I kind of sat there for a little bit. It was like that, another HLCX SD40. Then that pulled out, and then another HLCX Duo SD40 pair came in and took its place. And like that was within the span like an
Actually,
hour.
hang on.
Hold it.
I have a better story now that I think about it. And then I'll go through what you guys said in the chat. Okay, so this would have been 3rd grade. I was at one of my friends' first communion, like celebration things, whatever when you celebrate somebody's first communion. We were at this one church in Lancaster, and the CSX main line was right behind it. And I remember we were all outside just chilling, and I will go to the grave saying this because I remember this vividly. It was like 2 Conrail -8s, like patched, like leading this one train, there. No, because I remember
wow.
that was back in the day when like Conrail patch units were still on CSX.
Adam,
Yeah.
I just came across an old photo of mine, I think from like 2016, 2017.
Oh, the one you just put in Discord?
Not that one. Another one though.
Okay.
When they're still running the
Well,
salad.
oh, okay, you want to find it then? And let me read what the chat said a little bit, and then if you want to find that.
No, I found it right now. I'm posting it. Read it, then you get surprised.
Okay. I think my first catch was a Minnesota commercial B39-8, if I remember correctly. What does that look like? Because I'm not too familiar with that. Oh. Why you gotta do me like that? Why you gotta do me like that?
I forgot I had that.
Conrail B40-8 leading a reroute in Michigan. That's probably a pretty cool catch, actually. If it's still in Conrail.
I remember like visually seeing was in like 2003 on my way to preschool. I used to go to NCCS in Dunkirk and cross the tracks at Temple Road. And I remember like every morning there'd be a CSX eastbound manifest train. And I remember one morning seeing, I think, a CP SD40, like a Burlington Northern patched HLCX, a Conrail, and a CSX YN2. I think all in one lash out. This is
Oh,
like
wow.
2003. I was so young.
Yeah, see, that's the good thing about the early 2000s, because rail fanning back then was so good. But this is the picture that Jake was just mentioning. Because this is the salad shooter. If you guys ever saw Extreme Trains, it's this is that train. But I mean, there's like,
Oh, speaking of
it's
catches,
like
now
it's
that
like
I
a
know.
it's I don't know. There's a good mix of like EMD and GE in there. Like that's a nice.
I
This
remember when we,
these are the kind of trains that I like, with just a lot of UP on them. It's kind of
see,
the trains that
I
I
remember
like.
me and Ethan used to go out and get 531 like every other week. Like, this was
Oh,
one of them.
okay. Ballistic. I just saw this picture you put in the Discord. This is what you were talking about. I actually like that. I really like that. I like
Yeah,
that. I like the red and the white. That's nice.
talking about.
He mentioned his first catch was a Minnesota commercial B39-8. I like that.
Oh, this was a good day.
You guys are sharing actually some really nice pictures. I really like that with 1072 and these CNs with that
There you go,
water. That's
Adam.
nice. What's
You were there for that day though.
what's the place in the background here with these coaches? I'd like to know more about that. Oh, I was there that day.
That's
Yeah.
that's Chesterton. Adam.
Okay, yeah, because I forgot that's one of my top catches ever was UP 6706. I forgot about that.
Mhm.
That's probably my all-time favorite catch there. Apache
I
Chicago
wasn't gonna
Northwestern.
go for it personally, but like, you know what? When am I gonna see it again?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. And I don't think, well, another one came through like a week later or something like that. But it is Chesterton. Okay. That's cool. No, let's see. You got 1072.
68N.
Was it?
Well, that exact consist came through on an empty oil train. It went as a 67 and or no, went as a 66N and came back as a 67N.
Okay, that's like, yeah.
It was like a Massachusetts crude oil train at the time.
Mhm.
Train. And I remember hearing it's like
So, what's your favorite? Like, do you guys have like a favorite train experience? Like something cool that happened?
Galesburg again. That's one of them.
Can you think of anything like that's not Galesburg, Jake?
I mean, Galesburg was the peak. It was downhill from there.
Yeah. Let me pose that question to my chat as well. What is your guys' like favorite like rail fanning experience or anything like that?
Riding the fare train into Hamburg.
I'm very jealous that you did that. I think for me was, oh man, okay. If I had to take okay, it would have been the trip that I did with my dad to Altoona and Scranton, because that was my first time going to Steamtown. Because like I don't know, because that was my first time seeing a big boy, which I love UP big boys so much, and to see one in person and see how colossal those things are is awesome. Going to Horseshoe Curve for the first time too was really, really cool. Yeah, I would have to say like any of those experiences, especially going to Juniata as well is cool, because you actually going there and experiencing it is so cool. Minnesota commercial also had some old Alco power. That's actually really cool. Yeah, I don't know what
765.
Oh yeah, 765 is always a classic. What type of Alco is that? I'm just curious. That's I do like that. That's nice. What else we got here? That's okay. That's actually a really good leader on that. You said it's a Q327. That's a nice leader. on that too. Like an old school 40-2 or RS-27. Oh, RS-27 is the type of Alco. Okay, okay. Yeah, no, yeah, these are some nice pictures you guys are sharing. Riding the UP Cheyenne Frontier Days train in 2018. Oh, that was a good year for that train too. Because that was the year that A44, well, I think was also a bad year because of the lady got struck during it. But because that was when A44 was paired up with 1943 on that train. Riding the cab of GVT 2035. What is GVT through 2035? Let me Google that real quick. Also, I have another question for you guys who are watching this. How would you feel about like train simulator live streams? Is that something you guys would want? I'm just curious because I've seen it done before, and I can definitely do it because I would be down to do some more train related live streams. If that's something you guys would want, but
45 toasty clinch shield 45.
You have the trains 19 like route for the Buffalo area that one guy did. It's pretty cool. I want to like extend it to Geary.
Oh yeah, I
but it
would.
goes from like Buffalo to like shared.
Oh yeah.
Where is it? Oh, I did get one of these boys. I did get one of these guys when I went to Canada with Paul and Steve. You might take interest in this, Mark, once it loads in.
Let's see. It's
It's
we also have some
loading,
cursed
it's
cab
loading.
rebuilds. I love this.
Loading.
Yeah, that's
it's loading.
to me that. Oh wait, sorry, I'm not sharing this. To me, this thing just looks odd. Like this it looks like there's something wrong with this for some reason, and I don't know why. Cell photo.
It is.
Okay, granted, that's a cell phone photo. That's really not a bad lash up. I mean, with a 40.
That is nice, Jake.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
nice lash up there with all 40s.
Ooh.
Who
the hell is this guy down here to the left, Mark?
It's Corey Rush.
Oh, of course it is.
This is Jake. Is this? Oh, right, because you guys all went to Canada that one time. I forgot.
And Steve nearly caused an economic crisis in Harvey.
Yeah, that's nice. That's a really nice slash up. Oh right, yeah, Josh with the what is it? That's Clinchfield. I blanked for a second. That's it. Those are really nice too. Oh, is that the northbound it meant with the FRA train?
Yeah, they put the flag on the front.
That's what the back of it looks like?
Yeah, the FRA train.
That looks weird.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Yeah, it just looks odd.
I saw that once go by on the Niagara branch when I was little, when I was at my grandmother's when she was still alive. I could see the tracks. I could see the tracks from her house, and I saw it go by, like a CSX go by with those two cars. I'm like, what? It was just okay, passenger cars. Okay.
I don't know why they put the flag on the front of it, but it was still cool.
Oh man, an XUP90 Mac. That was man. I've always been a fan of UP90 Macs personally. I love them. I wish UP still has some.
Oh, what's still a UP? Frontier one. So the flags and everything.
Yeah. MCUs. Wow, look at that. That's a nice photo too. Okay, so they actually got a good amount of power. Okay. Oh wow, look at that. Look at that.
Look at that.
Would you look at that? That's
real nice. That's always Gucci. Did you know that the yellow outlines on the plows and CSX units means they have a third rail pickup, electrical pickup?
Really?
That's what that signifies, I guess. Yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
That's what I've been told.
Yeah. Yeah, good leader on this though. I always liked 40-2 leaders. Personally, I don't know. They're a good variation from GEs, but yeah, no, yeah, you guys are sending some really good photos for this, but let's see. Oh yeah, you sent this one earlier. I like I don't know. This is well set up, especially with the pumpkins. I can't tell what I can't tell what railroad that is. I mean, it's a Gene W road, but
Oh yeah, I remember when that B14 was still B14. That
Oh,
B40 was roaming around.
oh yeah, GVT 2035 is the RS32 that operates on a locked port. That's right. Okay, yeah. GEs are bad. No, these no, the Conrail, not the Conrail, the Amtrak. Why did I say Conrail?
I mean, they're both government roads.
Well, yeah, true. No, but no, the Amtrak, the B40s are really nice, especially in the Phase 5. I love those. Long hood forward CN wide cab. That's nice. Okay, well, let me ask you. Let me guys, you guys in the chat. Let me ask you this: what is like your top favorite like locomotive of all time? Just because I'm curious, because I know everybody kind of has a different answer to this. And what are you? What are you? Oh, Mark is gone apparently.
Marcus Julie left us.
Mark left. I don't. Is he come? I don't. Maybe he's coming back. But yeah, it can be like a specific design, specific numbered locomotive. Really doesn't have to be a class. If you have a very particular one, that's okay too. B39-8E, okay. NYC J3A, I like your style. I can appreciate it.
That ballistic.
MLX paint. Oh yeah, Josh has got a nice photo here of the Wabash unit at Roanoke.
Oh, the E8?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't know
nice
that.
one.
Yeah. I think
Roanoke also has like one of the few bicentennial units left in preservation. They have the NW.
I think the museum at Bellevue has a Wabash. I think it's an F unit, but in their
Yes, they do. They have the F
gated
unit.
area.
Yes, they have an F unit.
I remember I saw it because when we were there, the museum wasn't open, so we couldn't get into the gated part. But ooh, this is actually, oh wow, I like this. Is the nice lash up here, and I really like this, with the standard cab, then the DME in the back. That's really nice. I actually saw we had an SD60 Triclops CP come through over the summer. I think that was really cool to see. I don't know. It was paired up with something. I can't remember what specifically, but it came with something. Ooh. Ballistic, is that your photo? Or is that is this
I think it's
that's 261 is so nice though. Either an NYC Hudson, Niagara, Mohawk. All those are great choices. Any big steam out of the NYC is so nice. Especially the J3As. I love a nice Dreyfus Hudson. 261 is very nice though. Oh, it's not your photo. I mean, that's such a nice 261 is such a nice engine though. Oh wow, look at that. Yeah, cause see, yeah, the first time I got back into rail fanning, this was the leader on the first train I saw when I went to the train station. But I always loved BNSF Executive Max. I've yet to see one that is not patched. I have seen some that are patched into PRLX. I've not seen an unpatched BNSF engine. Another question for you guys watching. What do you guys feel about like, certain restoration projects that are going on right now? Like, is there any one that you guys like more than others? Because I know there's like so many of them going on right now. I'm just curious. I like to hear what you guys think about certain things. Just so it's not us talking the entire time. But Josh is coming through with another good photo, 611. Love that.
Oh, I asked for a caboose for Christmas, and NW caboose go my J class like that, so that'll be interesting.
Oh yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, I mean you have cabooses to match most of your stuff, don't you? Ooh,
yeah,
wow, that's actually good. That's
always trying to get matching caboose.
It's Lehigh Valley. Okay, CN 75 Lehigh Valley and a BNSF. Looks like a GE. That's nice. Trying to play Flight Simulator 2020 and watch the stream and it isn't going well. Yeah, well, hey, you know what? You're trying, and that's the most important thing, right? 1223 and 1225. Those are good. Those are good. I think 1225 isn't going anywhere for a while. Last time I heard, I think aren't they kind of like locked in a sense?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're so minded that like letting it run is very like.
I don't know. What are your guys' like, like top restoration projects going on right now?
Man.
'Cause
2102 I'm excited for.
yeah.
I'm definitely excited for 2102. 29, 26 I'm excited for. I don't know. The ones really stick out to me are those two. The ones I can really think of that I'm want to see. Nothing really I can think off the top of my head. I'd like to see 3713 get done eventually, whenever they plan on finishing that, for sure.
Oh yeah, that'll be a nice one. I mean, it'll be cool to have some more big mainline Steam back at Steamtown. Because I think last time they had that was probably either to 2317, I think is the 2317 or 3254, which I actually have a photo of me in the cabin. I'm gonna pull up that photo again because I really like that photo. Let me see. Here we go. Let me see if I. Oh wait, no. It's not. Wait, no, not this Instagram page. My other one.
From potatoes.
Just. Anything Western New York Railroad Historical Society? That's fair. I know they've been trying to do a lot of different stuff lately. I'd like to see them get 4483 done. At least getting that cosmetically fixed up again. Whether or not that happens is a whole nother thing. But no, here's a photo of me in the cab of 3254. This was at Railfest. Oh yeah. And it says, a railroad is like a lie. You have to keep building it to make it stand. And it was a quote from Mark Twain. I thought that was a good one. But I love this photo of me. I have one of me in 759 as well the next day. Here's me with 757 at the Bellevue Museum. But yeah, no, I love this photo so much.
Ooh, look at the Sioux line.
CN 6060. That's actually a good choice. I like that one. I know there's been a little bit of controversy with that one lately, but that's a nice steam engine though. That is a very nice steam engine. Let me see here. Oh yeah, no, yeah, that Sioux line is nice. This consist angers me. Well, why is... Oh, wait, hang on. There's something in the back there I can see. 4040 it's 4483 in the 80s and said it was in good condition. Is it? Because I mean, cosmetically it doesn't look... Yeah, granted, yeah, that was 40 years ago. I mean, I think it was in a little bit better condition back then. But I don't know. I mean, it'd be cool, but I don't seeing that really, operating, I think is very far-fetched, and if it does, it won't happen for a while. I would like to see it cosmetically restored and maybe moved to a better location than where it sits in Hamburg. But this is a good one too. I like that. I always liked CN with the run the black. Yeah. Huh. But yeah, like I was talking about earlier, going back to the doing train simulator live streams. I mean, that's something I can do. I have a good amount of the DLCs that I've acquired over a good amount of time, and I think it would definitely be more of like a chill live stream where it's just kind of like me talking to you guys and stuff like that. But I've been
still kind of would like to do that, like Seligman sub live.
Oh yeah. I have been seeing these wildcard passing, but I'm a W with the unit that looks like an ST40-2F. Any info? Wildcard passing. W with the unit that looks good. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what you're talking about. UM 1943. I'm trying to think about what you're talking about. Unless it's like the track renewal train on UP, that's the closest thing I can think of, but I'm not too sure about that one. Ooh, GP40X. That's actually, wow, look at that. That's really, really nice. Wow, that's in really good condition too, paint wise. Love that. But how are you guys enjoying the stream so far? You guys, I know this was kind of something that that I've been thinking about for a while. And I know I hadn't, this is something kind of, this is unlike a lot of the other streams that I do, because I know I just do like just chill gaming stuff. But I never really done like a train focused live stream. And if you guys want me to do more of these, I'm more than welcome to, because I do stream. Because here's the thing too. I currently stream 4 days a week. Once I get done with school, I'm gonna start streaming every single day. So I can set aside a day or two for just like train related live streams if you guys want me to. We can just do like train simulators, or we can just talk about stuff like this. Really anything. I'm really open to this. And this is actually this is probably the most active I think I've had a live stream next to my Thanksgiving Day live stream, but I don't think I've had as many people participate, which I love that you guys are coming through and like bringing stuff to talk about. I love that. A flared SD40-2. See, oh, look at that. I'm guessing this is probably a rebuild, if I had to guess. Maybe I could be wrong, but that's an interesting build. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that before. That's actually interesting. But oh, XBN LNG test. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Got to see 4014 in May of last year. I am so jealous. I'm so jealous of you. Yeah, I'm so jealous. I can't. I actually have I have a Rivarossi HO scale model A44 that took me that took me forever to acquire. But I finally bought one last Christmas. I have it sitting in the box down here. That Jake actually needs to do. What's up?
I said he finally got to you.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Jake's gonna do some cosmetic work for me, because I bought it from a guy on Facebook, and he did it in like the 2008 Steam era of A44, like the Steve Lee era, so it's all blacked out.
Yeah.
Anyway, but it's like what was I saying? Oh yeah, so we're basically updating it to do where it's like currently where it's like white walled with like the pinstriping. We're trying to make it like that. I think that's the only pick of 4014 I have without the fixing number board. Well, that's okay. I mean, hey, at least you have a photo of it. That's more than a lot of other people can say. No, I'm glad you guys are enjoying the live stream though, because I know this is, like I said, this is something that I don't really do that much of, but yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I think this is definitely something I want to do more of in the future.
I don't blame you.
No, 'cause it's like, I don't know. Here's the thing too, is that like, like, yeah, I have W1R rail videos, and I do, I have W1R rail photos I haven't been able to upload on because I haven't gotten out to do rail fanning in a while. But I don't really get to communicate with you guys who watch my videos and stuff like that much. So it's nice to have this experience. It was definitely better than YouTube. Yeah, yeah, I can definitely agree with that. I just had a thought and it escaped me. No, because I think the good thing about doing a Twitch live stream versus a YouTube video is that you can actually you can interact, which it's hard to do through YouTube. But that's the one thing I like doing. I like to interact with you guys. I like to have a conversation and stuff like that. So no, this has been really fun though. Is there anything else that you guys want me to talk about? Anything you want me to touch on? Wanted to hear my opinion on anything like that at all? I can gladly talk about more. I don't know if we're
More.
I don't know if we're getting Mark back or not, but
Marcus Julie left us.
I'll raise live stream at some point whenever I find my way to Western.
oh yeah, that would be cool too.
It'd be
Uh,
interesting. Yes.
Yeah.
Even though like you guys can actually go there without me going, like I don't have to be the the reason why you guys.
No, it's more or less COVID right now. It's holding me
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, and Jake would probably be my ride, so
Mm-hmm.
I think Ray would open his house to people, but it's okay.
Well, it's not even
It's
that.
okay.
It's travel
No,
restrictions.
you're just
He's in another state.
missing. No, you're just missing the presence that is me. It just
Well,
doesn't feel correct.
to
That too.
be honest, it really doesn't.
Yes, I can
Um,
agree with that.
do you know what happened to those CN veterans units? What do you mean, specifically? Just so I know what you're talking about. Are you talking about like the veterans unit that they're doing, or the heritage units that they're doing? Because I think I might have a different answer depending on what it is.
If someone has a Paragon 2 J1E up for bid on eBay, might look in
Is it a Super Hudson?
J1E.
Well, yeah. Well, hang on. Let me
What,
look.
Super Hudson. No,
exactly
J1E.
what exactly is a Super Hudson?
It
It's
has-
basically late J3As. They had like big centipede tenders. They had box drivers. They had better
So is
firing.
is that like the black and gray ones?
No, they were still black. They weren't really painted all. Well, that's just black essentially. The gray smoke boxes and such. They were. I mean, if you look up J3A Super Hudson, you'll definitely see what I'm talking about.
Oh, you're talking. Okay, so you're talking about the veterans unit, not the veterans, the heritage units. Because you sent the photo twice. I didn't realize that's what you were talking about. My apologies, but I think they're in service because somebody actually commented on one of my videos actually that I was talking about the CN heritage units and said they were like taking the train that one was on like later that day or something like that. So I think they are actually in service.
Yeah, we thought we'd be seeing the Wisconsin Central one, but it
Yeah.
ended up getting.
Adam, you're
put
being
on a
hailed in
Mingo
the group
train.
chat by Paul.
Yeah,
I am?
It was on a Mingo train
Yes.
instead of ours.
Oh, well, he's not watching the live stream, so he doesn't even know. But they're doing a new project going on called the Flower by Rail Legacy Project. I think
I
I've-
saw that. No, that looks really cool.
Yeah,
They
what
wanna
is?
get, like,
I've
it's
heard
like
about that.
It's like a little. It's like they want to do like a little museum kind of thing down by in the Silo City area with like 4 box cars and have like little expositions inside them. And then they also want to get what it looks like from the render, Buffalo Creek 46, which was their bicentennial unit, which is still around. It's in a different paint sheet.
Yeah, we talked about that. Yeah, that would be cool because here's the thing about Buffalo too is that Buffalo has a lot of like historical equipment. It's just not all in one place, and that's kind of the problem. There's like it's spread out between Buffalo Creek Yard, Hamburg, and like basically everything along the Buffalo Southern Railroad right away. Because like all of their stuff is like strewn out along the Buffalo Southern Railroad for like 32 miles. It's like all the stuff that they have is just not all in one place. If they could actually do that, that would be cool. And I know they've been trying to raise money for it for a really, really long time, and it hasn't really come together. But yeah. Williamsville Orchard Park. Yeah, exactly. It's all strewn out along in different areas. But yeah. I completely forgot what we were talking about.
Places from Buffalo. I mean, it's kind of a testament to how big of a transportation
Yeah.
second to Chicago.
Yeah. Yeah, let me I gotta respond to Paul real quick. People, because he's wondering who the people in my Discord are. There we go. Let me ask you this too.
Ask us.
I don't know where I was going with that question.
Ask us, Adam. Ask us anything.
I don't know. I don't know. Okay, here's an interesting one because we talked about the Avella Liberty earlier. I mean, what are you guys watching this? What are your guys' actual thoughts on it? Because I know the Avella Liberty is like either you love it or you hate it. There's no in between with this thing. Because I know a lot of rail fans really, really don't like that thing.
The what?
The new Acela.
Oh, I like the old one better.
I like it, but horn. I think you're not alone on that either. I think there's a lot of
Does it
people
have a
who,
European style horn?
yeah, yeah, a lot of people don't like the horn on it. I think it's cool. I mean, I think that yeah, I will agree. I think the design of it is cool. It's definitely more European style versus the other one. I do think the old one looks a little bit better in my opinion, but that's just me. But yeah.
West Cliff to bring in if I could.
Josh, what'd you say?
I wish I had my friends Hayden, so West Cliff would bring in.
Oh yeah.
European stuff.
Yeah. It's okay, horn. It's okay, but horn. Okay, yeah. So yeah, because a lot of people really don't like the horn on it, and I think it's because it's. I mean, it's different. It's not like it's not like I guess like an American style horn compared to like a lot of the other ones, especially like what the old one had. No, I can see where you guys are coming from though on that. That definitely makes sense. Ah, man.
Come together. Right. I have nothing else to add. I'm trying to think of other things I want to add to this conversation.
I don't know. I mean,
This is the end.
no, it's not the end.
Hold your breath and
I will say
count
this, and Jake, you're I'm not gonna say what it is, but you know what I'm talking about.
Do I know what you're talking about? Do I?
Yes, you do. Let me just say this is that we have going into 2021, or maybe the end of this end of 2020, we have some very interesting things planned for the podcast. So I would definitely stick around if I were you because we got some cool stuff planned. Yeah, I'm not gonna go into details, but we do have some cool stuff planned. Slap K5LA hybrid on it. That would probably sound a little bit better, but I don't really know to be honest. I've always been a fan of K5 LLAs myself. That's why I really like Aces. But yeah, I mean, how do you guys feel about, like different like diesel locomotive designs? Like the current ones. Are you guys more like EMD or are you guys more like GE? Because I know like with railfans nowadays, they're kind of all across the board. So I like to hear your guys' input on that. And Jake, I feel like I know you and Josh's answer to this. I mean, you guys are definitely more EMD.
In terms of modern day power?
Yeah.
I'm kind of in between. I mean, I like my Gs. I mean,
It's not much modern day that really appeals to me.
That's fair.
yeah, I mean, anything that's modern day is still stuff that existed back then. It's just old now, technically.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it depends. Like, it's just certain paint schemes look good on certain locomotives and others don't so much. So
Well, that makes sense.
I really
Yeah,
had a preference.
that makes sense.
I mean, I still like a good YN2, like have GE or a nice warp on it, GE. But like I love BNSF H2 on an EMD.
Yeah.
So different strokes for different folks, or KCS Bell on an Ace or an ST70.
I think you're talking about the Minecraft server, not the podcast.
Is he?
Yeah, look at the picture he sent.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. I thought. Oh, I didn't. Hang on. Let me message back to him.
You do not pay into the context.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, you guys watching the stream, are you guys more GE or EMD? Because I gotta say, I'm more of an EMD person. But yeah. Huh. Man, I leave you alone for 5 minutes and you cheat on me with 5 other viewers. Honestly, this has been the most, like, next to the Thanksgiving stream, because you were there for that, this has been the most active stream that we've ever had. I've never had this many people, like, interacting in the chat, which is so cool in my opinion. But we're actually up to 53 followers today, which is insane, because I literally started the day with, like, 48. So that's really, really
Secretly
cool.
becoming Markiplier, and then there will be a point where you won't even be able to keep up with your chat.
Yeah. That's good, bud. Happy for you. Well, I appreciate that. I know you definitely contributed a lot to that during the Thanksgiving stream. Path to affiliate is about to get crossed off. It definitely, absolutely. I'm hoping I can knock it off by the end of the year. That would be going, if I could go into 2021 with affiliate, that'd be awesome. ANA 18 should hopefully start reassembling next year. Yeah, I saw the article about that, because I mean, like, next will be 10 subs. You got this. Hopefully. I'm hopeful. I'm really, really hopeful. I mean, I don't really expect people to sub to me, like, as soon as I get affiliate, because I mean, I don't blame them either. But if I can get people to use, like, Twitch Prime subs, that would be really cool. Don't know how that would go, but here's my thing with ANA 18 is that, I mean, like, New York State doesn't have a whole lot of steam in it, and, like, an ANA 18 for what it was is a um is a uh it's a nice steam engine. It's a 280, so I mean, I really liked it. I saw it back when I was like 13, I think, at, like, this Halloween event ANA was doing back in, like, 2013. That was really cool to see it. I didn't appreciate it as much as I did then than I would now, but I wish I could help, but I'm broke at the moment. Yeah, that's perfectly okay. Guys, don't feel like you have to spend the money on me, because you really don't feel like you have to do that. Because I think, I mean, let's be honest, everybody's kind of feeling,
together.
He wants more of the yellow.
He wants more
no, 'cause
yellow.
I definitely understand that everybody's, struggling right now financially, so nobody feel like you have to donate to me or anything like that. I totally get it. I mean, yeah, granted, in the long term, I would like to do this professionally, but it's like the world's just in a sucky place right now. So, like, I
The
can understand.
world is a vampire.
COVID has been the death of me, and I didn't even catch that. Yeah, no, I can relate to that, because I just, I think COVID definitely wrecked my entire summer. Like, I was supposed to go to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina this summer, and I didn't. And which really sucks is I was supposed to go to the Roanoke Museum in Roanoke.
Wait, stop.
What?
Did you just say the Roanoke Museum is in Roanoke?
Well,
Is
yeah,
that
yeah,
is it?
yeah.
Is it?
It's crazy, I
Know that.
know, but
I know that. Cool.
yeah.
That's good. No, I'll make sure next time I'm down there, I have to look out for it.
Yeah. No, but I was also supposed to see Josh as well, and that really sucked. Oh yeah, I noticed a lot of you guys are joining the Discord today as well. Feel free to chat in that with each other, or, with other people in there. I kind of want to build a community Discord. So if you guys want to use it, by all means go for it. I can actually, if you guys even want me to, I can set up like a train like chat like actual, like, chat channel, or like message channel, or whatever you call those, or text channel. I can set up a train one if you guys want, and if you guys want to, like, talk to each other and stuff like that, please, by all means, go for it. But this is actually a really, really nice photo that so I said, oh, broadcast 727, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. I also noticed you just joined the Discord too. Like I said,
Landed.
yeah, feel free to use that if you want. This is a nice photo of this. Oh, this is DM&IR 332. It looks like it's another 280. I didn't know there was any operating DM&IR.
Patch over the
Steam-
stew line 282. Looks like it.
Could be. I really like those semaphores in the background too. Those are really, really nice. I love that. Man, look at that. I don't know. I like this. This is a super, super nice photo. Look at that though. Wow.
H. Birdie Hilden.
Yeah, I mean, do you guys have like any? I know I kind of said this earlier, but I mean, do you guys have like any sort of like favorite steam locomotive? And favorite like in operation steam locomotive, we'll say. Because I know I talked about restoration projects earlier. So do you guys have like any personal favorites? I mean, I don't. Hang on 1 second. Actually, let me just go grab something real quick.
Oh, I know what he's grabbing. The Chad Lord that he is. Because
You know,
I
I
know
think
what
it's,
it's going to be, and it relates to our current conversation.
I think it's an absolute mystery.
Yeah,
what
there
mine
it
is. I sure
I
wonder.
can't even see it. I know what it is.
I sure wonder what mine is, but
I can't even see it. I already know what it is.
It's from Hernby.
Is it Herbie Fully Loaded?
It's a Hernby. No, a Herbie fully loaded is a car, ding dong.
Oh man.
I'm talking about a Hernby. That's a train.
It's your A44, isn't it?
Yes. No, it was my A44 hat. It was my actual model, but
Oh, I was wrong then. I mean,
you're
it's kind of wrong.
you're kind of
The
right.
idea was right.
You were in the
object
ballpark.
itself was wrong.
I'll tell you what. The semaphores are still in use, but 332 is due for an overhaul, and that's where Sue 2719 takes over. That makes sense. I'll tell you what. I will add a.
What about her 4446 Adam? I thought that one was like one of your favorites.
What?
Your GS4.
Oh no! I mean that's also. I mean that's one of my favorites as well. Hey, what headphones do you use? I use they're Astro A40s. I bought these back in like when did I buy that? 2016. I don't know. I really love the white. Because I was like back in the day when I was like first getting into recording and live streaming and stuff like that. I saw a lot of YouTubers using these headphones, and I really love the design of them. They're also super, super comfy. Because they have this padded. Here, let me show you guys. They have like this padded interior. So like they kind of like there's nothing like pressing up against your ear. They're kind of like sort of encasing them. Super, super comfy. So if any of the Astro series headphones, I would highly recommend. But I'm not I mean I use the mic for VR. I'm not a huge fan of it, to be honest. That's why I'd rather use my Blue Yeti. But yeah. Let me actually tell you what. I'll add a let me trains chat. There we go. There we go. I just added a trains chat to the Discord. So if you guys want to use that, by all means. I think let me see. Edit permissions. Roles everyone. Yeah, so you guys should be able to use that. Feel free to use that from now on if you want to. But yeah, no, I'm glad everybody's kind of I'm glad everybody's sort of contributing, or well, everybody's joining the Discord because, like I said, I want to build it into a communal Discord because I think in the future, like what I want to do is do kind of like stuff with some of you guys. Like I want to do like actual like things.
Dang. I want to do
Yeah.
thanks.
I like your shirt. Thank you. This is I actually bought this at the Strasbourg event for 611 because actually if you guys look at the back of it here, you can see it's got 611 and 475 on it from the Reunion of Steam event, which was what that was.
Good the queen.
Hola amigo. Welcome to the stream. I noticed we got a lot of new people recently. Wait, there's a Discord? Yeah, if you go below my stream, you should see a couple of buttons. Well, they're not buttons. They'll say like YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Discord. If you press on Discord, that sends that'll send you to my Discord. Also, Rip Torta. I hope I'm saying that right. Thank you for the follow. 261 is my favorite steam locomotive just because it's the closest operating steam locomotive to me. There's also a cool operation steam locomotive in Winnipeg, the oldest operating train in Canada, built in 1882. Really? That's actually interesting. Jake, did you know about that? Jake?
Yeah. Is that the 440?
That's I'm guessing it said it was built in 1882, so I'd say probably. But yeah, no, 261 makes sense. I mean, 261 is a nice steam locomotive, so I don't blame you for that. But yeah, if you guys want to join the Discord, you're more than welcome to. I have it. It's kind of made for, it's kind of made to be a community Discord. So, like I said, there's a train chat now. If you guys want to use that, you're more than welcome to. I'm not gonna like restrict it because if we're not, this Discord's really not at that level to really sort of be, laying down the hammer on stuff. A New York Central and Haven Railroad 999 is pretty dope steamer. That is, definitely. I think that's one I want to see at the one in Chicago. That's definitely one I want to see. I follow you on TikTok and I saw you were streaming, so I decided to stop by. Well, I appreciate you doing that. Feel free to stick around. We're just kind of doing another chill stream today. These streams actually seem to do better than my actual gaming streams, which is funny because I feel like those would do better. But I know like we don't really do streams like this more often. But I might actually I might start doing these because I don't know, I like talking to you guys and you guys seem to pop in for these ones. But where are you from? I'm from Western New York. To answer that question. And Josh is gone. All right, Jake. Well, it's just you and me right now.
Oh, just the two of us. Make it if we try. Just the two of us, and whoever's else watching too.
Yeah, and we actually got a good amount of people actually watching right now. Let me see. What's our view count at actually right now? Wish I could stay, but I'm in class right now, so I have to go. But have a good stream. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. Get that education. I mean, they could be in a different time zone. So
no, it's still late though, regardless of the time zone.
Well, yeah. I mean, education always comes first. That's my opinion. So
You've never said that before.
Well, just because I haven't said that before doesn't mean that can't be my opinion. Oh, it's from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. What kind of class is it? That's a 5-hour long class. What kind of class is that?
Told you that was.
My God.
Well, I told you it was late, but no.
Okay, Mr. Rega. Physics with lab. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, yeah. If it's got a lab, all online. Okay. That makes sense. That's gotta suck for it being a lab though if it's online. I feel like my hair looks weird right now. I can't tell, but yeah, no, that's yeah. I could not imagine doing that though. Yeah. So like if you guys what streams do you guys want me to do in the future? You guys want me I can do like some train simulator streams. I can stick with what I'm doing. I can do more have a good stream. Well, thank you. Have a good class, Get that education. What do you guys want me to like? You guys want me to do more chill streams, like or just like kind of just chill hanging out? Maybe I'm doing something. I'm thinking if I'm gonna start streaming every single day when I get back home, I'm gonna have to mix it up because I don't want to do the same thing, every single day because that would be boring. But I can mix stuff up if you guys want me to. I was kind of thinking and Jake, this is actually a funny thing when my mom called me earlier that I didn't tell you about. I was thinking about maybe doing a Christmas tree decoration stream because I'm actually going to be putting up like this like 4-foot tall tree in my room when I go back home, and I think we could just have some fun with it. Maybe just put some random stuff on it. But Jake, my mom was actually getting me Christmas lights. You know what colors they are?
Are they yellow?
They're yellow and red.
I wonder if that was on purpose.
I think it was just a happy accident more than anything, but
Happy little accident.
oh man. No, what do you guys think about that though? Because I think that could be fun. Like I said, we don't have to though. I'm open to whatever you guys want me to do. But I'd love to hear some input. And I gotta text back my mom good night. Jake, you think Mark's coming back?
Probably not at this point.
I don't think he's coming back at this point.
No, I don't think he's coming back at this week.
It's okay though. Okay. Honestly, this was a really good stream though. This was a good stream. I think we'll probably wrap it up soon. But I mean, Jake, look, we actually went the full 3 hours.
Oh,
And you guys didn't believe me.
I never. I said I didn't think. I'm kind of. I'm proud of that. You can't hear that. I don't know. Can you hear that?
Yeah, I can.
That's me patting you on the back.
Oh, I thought we were gonna do. You know what? Actually, I gotta get a like a clap track. I have a laugh track.
Yeah,
I'll play. I'll play.
I literally told you at the beginning to get one.
Oh, I know. And I said I have a laugh track, which you can't hear it, but the stream can. So I'll play that real quick. Like I have that, but I need like a clap track is what I need.
I know. I've been telling you this, but no. Don't listen to Jay. Why would we do that?
You know, it's what can I say? I like the live yard office. Oh, I think maybe in the future we can do some more live episodes. Maybe we'll do like some hour long live episodes. I'd be down for that if we can get people. The problem is that I think we can make it work if we get enough people, because I don't want to be, boring anybody, or I don't want there to just be like dead spots during it. But we can definitely make that happen, I think. If we can in the future, maybe if we have like a I accidentally hit my microphone, my bad. Sorry if that was loud for anybody. If we get like maybe like a list of things that we want to talk about, and then just have like, people have put in their input, we can definitely make that happen. But this has been a great live stream. Thank you to everybody for coming out today. This has been a really, really eventful one. Yeah, and like I said, please feel free to use the Discord if as much as you guys want. Like just keep it family friendly. That's all I gotta say. I don't doubt that anybody can do that, but I just keep it family friendly. That's all I'll say. I don't want to have to deal with any issues if I don't have to. I'm chill when it comes to my Discord, so feel free to use it as much as you guys want. And maybe we can do some more fun with stuff with it in the future. But yeah. Is there anything you guys liked particularly about the stream? Is there anything you guys want me to, is there anything you guys enjoyed? Like, what was your favorite part or anything like that? Man.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
a pretty. We had a pretty good time.
Yeah, it was very interactive, and I like that.
1 year going.
Yeah.
Many more to go.
That's crazy, because I remember when you and me started this series, and it was just like, all right, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna see what happens, and like, this ended up being probably like the yard office was probably one of my like most like successful like video YouTube related things to ever happen. Like, I've never had a video hit quadruple digits before, and the CN Heritage Units video is over 2,000 views right now, which I never even imagined happening. So the yard office is here to stay. I'll say that, and it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better over time. We're gonna definitely have some more stuff involved with it. So just stay tuned. I think the Just Chill Stream Q&A thing was fun. Gonna be honest though, you need more subs. I mean, I started. If you're referring to this Twitch stream, or referring to my Twitch, I only started like hardcore live streaming like 2 months ago. I mean, I had been live streaming before that, but that was before COVID hit, because when I had to move back home, I didn't have internet, so I couldn't live stream. I mean, I'd love to get more subs, but I mean, I don't. I'm not gonna, like choke people out to get more subs or anything like that. You know, if people want to sub, they're more than welcome to, but I'm not gonna make people sub. I mean, the quality of content, the time you put in each video is just great. Well, you know, I mean, here's I'm a digital media arts major in college. I love video making. I love YouTube. I love the creative aspect of it. I like, you know, taking something, you know, making something, and trains have been a part of my life since the very beginning. So the fact that I can take, you know, those two passions and make something creative out of it is so cool to me. And I love being able to document, you know, like all the stuff that I see. I mean, over the past 2 years, I've definitely seen so much cool stuff. And I definitely, you know, I've taken a lot of inspiration from Danny Harmon, Distant Signal. A lot of you guys probably know him on YouTube. I've taken a lot of inspiration from him for videos because I love his quality of videos. He's really good at what he does. And that's why uploads for me of just regular videos are very far and few between, because I like to make them the best I can, and I like to make them at a certain standard of video. There's been a lot of videos that have been just thrown out because they don't come together very well. So I have a lot of, you know, just spare footage of stuff, but yeah, that's the thing. And if you guys want to see more of what I do, feel free to subscribe to my actual channel, where I do a lot of gaming stuff on. That's mostly like highlight streams from my gaming videos and stuff like that. Don't forget about War Bonnet Wednesdays. Oh my God, Jake. Do you remember War Bonnet
I know we have
Wednesdays?
done it on a. I know we haven't done it on a. We haven't done it on.
Yeah, we haven't recorded it on a Wednesday. In
Yeah,
a
so
while.
we haven't had the opportunity.
Yeah,
to
because
really.
yeah. Because here's the thing too, is that like back when we first started this, we did record it kind of like, I mean, we kind of recorded it whenever, right? You know, I think we kind of recorded it mostly during the week. I mean, like now, kind of just how schedules have worked out is that we usually record it on like a Friday or a Saturday, and then I edit and upload it and have it up by Sunday. There's been a couple times where we haven't been able to get together to record. But yeah, no, War About It Wednesday is definitely a fun thing we're gonna have to do more with in the future if we can record on Wednesdays, which I think we will be able to. So I'm not too. I got the hiccups now. I'm hopeful for it. I'm going into 2021. I'm very hopeful because to be honest, I didn't think I would gain as many subs as I did, especially on WNY Rail videos. I mean, I went into October with 67 subs, and I'm going into December with almost 200. And I've never and like I said, I've never had a channel over like 150, and the fact that I'm almost hitting 200 to me is absolutely amazing, and I can't thank everybody enough for all the support that I've been getting with everything that I do. The amount of support I get is phenomenal, and I appreciate every single person who watches, subscribes, any of that stuff. It's really just it's amazing to see. But yeah, this has been a really good live stream overall. We'll definitely do some more stuff like this in the future. I think maybe once I start streaming more often, you'll probably see it happen a lot more. Tell your friends to come by. I'm always welcome to new people. I always like talking to people in the chat, you know, having a conversation. The people who have been around a little bit definitely know. But yeah. Jake, you got any last thoughts you want to put in here?
Stay sexy, San Diego.
But yeah, so I think we'll wrap it up here because it is 10 o'clock. I know we got started a few minutes late, but I think we'll wrap it up here because I did say we would go till 10, and I don't want to keep any of you longer than I need to, or longer than I have to, because I'm sure all of you have your own things going on. But thank you to everybody who came out today, because I honestly didn't think we would get that many people. So thank you to everybody who tuned in. Be sure to follow me on here for more, because I think we will start doing more train related live streams and more chill Q&A streams and stuff like that. Be sure to check out me on my social medias, because I always post when I'm going live, and you'll see some like cool behind the scenes stuff every now and again. like out like especially with trains, you'll see catches that I see before they get out on video, so you'll see that, so that's incentive. And be sure to subscribe on both my YouTube channels because I have two. I have W1 my rail videos, and I have Adam Helwig, which is my main gaming channel. We just do fun stuff on that. That's a little less family friendly though, is the thing. So if you're into family friendliness, that might not be for you. But yeah, like I said, thank you to everybody who came in today. Came in, chat. I think this was a great live stream overall. It's probably like the best one that we've ever had next to my Thanksgiving stream. But yeah, thank you everybody watching.
Wait.
Oh, what?
Go
You got
buy my stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah, go check out Jake's shop. If you guys go to any of my past Yard Office episodes, the link to his shop is in the description. So please go buy some stuff from him. Because he honestly really makes a lot of this stuff possible. I wouldn't be able to, the Yard Office wouldn't be a thing if it wasn't for Jake. So please go buy some stuff from him because he really deserves it, and his art is absolutely fantastic. If you guys saw the last two thumbnails for the Yard Office, those were actually done by him. So he does a really good job. But anything else, Jake?
No, I just had to self-plug myself.
Okay. Yeah, well, you and I both know I'm no stranger to that. So but yeah, thank you to everybody for watching. I'm Adam, and I'll see you guys later.
Peace out.